Match Day Live, the build-up.
With Tim and Peter, the Toon Twins, weekly live on NUFC Talk Radio, the voice of the Toon Army.
Okay, we're going to see what's going on here. Everyone has just kind of disappeared on the, as we can see there. Gradually coming back there. I'm not entirely sure
Which
what
obviously
happened.
You can or you can't. I have got no idea. But if you can, anyway, it would appear to be all back now. The gremlins are here.
Turns out we joined and immediately YouTube just went, yeah, we're having none of that. But we have managed to fight back, and we're here today for England versus Ghana, NUFC Talk TV. As you can see, we've got a proper squad in today. Myself, Michael Graham, so the mighty win, Bogey, Jeffo, and Ian Supermac in there as well. Gents, how's it going?
All good. We started early.
Fantastic, Michael. But nobody was going to say anything to you then. How's it going? I'm silent. Don't be weird. No, it's going great. I'm really looking forward to tonight's game. To be fair, I thought I'd be the only person in the competition that would have a 2-2 drawdown for tonight's prediction. I think that's your prediction, Jefferson, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've gone for sort of 3-1/2-0 potentially, so a 2-goal difference. Yeah, I think it'll be a game too much for us, I think. But you never know. It's a bit of a derby in some instances. So
it's the Jeffo derby.
The last game, I think, was it in 2011 in Wembley. There was like over 20,000 Ghanaians in Wembley Stadium. Ended up being a 1-1 draw, I believe. So from what I can remember, anyway. And
after Marjan breaking hearts.
Yeah. And we still had Andy Carroll then, so he bagged as well. I think his first England goal against Ghana, I think. But yeah.
Hopefully the same doesn't happen today, it must be said. But to be fair, I'm just looking in at the predictions there. Ian, you are the only one who has predicted a draw. Crafty Pork in there, you haven't got a pick in yet. So get yourself in. Yep, just confirming there. Oh, wait, no. Ramin Paul has a 1-1. Supermac in with a 2-2. And the rest of us have an England win in there. So clearly some confidence after the opening games. But obviously, both teams won their opening games. England's maybe a little bit more convincingly. Ghana snatching it away from Panama after a very good second half performance. It must be said, first half, not a lot in either game. But, gents, I'll go around just as we start. Give us your predictions for the game. I've gone for a 3-0 in the predictions, but I am thinking more of a 4-1. To be honest, I think Ghana are going to score first, and then England are really going to have to turn it on. What about you, Win?
I've gone 2-1. I'm expecting more, but because my predictions have been haywire, I've erred on the side of caution this time. So that worked against me in the day's game so far, of course, because I took 3-0 for Portugal, and then which was good news for Scotland, by the way, very good news for Scotland.
Yeah.
Who are looking very, very likely now to go through. It's there's only 4 teams can prevent them going through now, which is Ecuador, Bosnia, Czech Republic, and the Congo. And Ecuador play Germany. Bosnia play Qatar, so they could potentially get something. Czech Republic, Mexico, and Congo could get something. Uzbekistan, but it needs 3 of them to get results, and that looks very unlikely. And that's, of course, assuming that Scotland don't do anything.
Yeah, it looks they're the most likely team to play Mexico in the next round as well, which will be an absolutely cracking tie for them. But, Bogey, what have you got for the night?
Gone 3-1, and I think this is the game that Gordon comes good. He might get a brace tonight.
Oh,
the goals.
Let's absolutely. Well, I was going to say let's hope so, but it's not going to add anything to his value. So for the Magpies, might actually be better if he doesn't get anything. But for England, we'll certainly be looking at it and hoping that those that weren't firing against Croatia, the likes of Anthony Gordon, are firing today. And obviously, you got Marcus Rashford and Bukayo Saka waiting in the wings if we don't get the best out of Madueke or Gordon. Jeff, you've already gave a prediction, mate, but who are you saying we should look out for on the Ghana side?
Well, I think, the obvious one obviously is Antoine Semenyo, who has lit up the Premier League for both Bournemouth and Man City respectively. But, Kamaldeen Sulemana is a really good player, plays out for Atalanta. But I think an interesting one would be Brandon Thomas Asante, whether he starts or whether he comes off the bench. Was a bright spark for Coventry in the Championship last season, came on, got the assist for the winner against Panama. So, really interested to see, how he does. And potentially for Tabu as well, who's also a player at Leicester. But I think, to be honest with you, Ghana are a team in transition. It's not the former glory sides of 2006, 2010, or even 2014. Apart from Semenyo, there's no real actual, superstars in there. No Champions League winners like in former sides. So, we'll give it a go today. But I think it will be 3-1 England.
I think you're all downplaying the Semenyo factor, boys. If you're a Newcastle supporter, that man has terrorised and haunted us for at least the last 3 years. When he was at Bournemouth, when he was at Man City, he was the only decent player that played in the Carabao Cup semi-final. But I mean, come on, that's why I've gone for 2-2. But I'm hoping that my prediction of a draw goes as well as my prediction for a draw in the Poland-Uzbekistan match, and we get South could be similarly out. But Portugal were bloody awful in their first game, by the way. I don't know where that result came from.
Yeah, that seemed to be over in 17 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
They could have made it 1-1, but when it was 2-0, that was game over, wasn't it?
Interesting point there, though. That the goat reasserted himself at the top of the tree.
Scoring 2 against Uzbekistan isn't how I'd say puts you at the top of the tree, but there's no doubt he's one of the greatest players of all time. Obviously, there's that debate there. Ronaldo, one of the only things he hasn't won is the World Cup, and Portugal are one of the favourites to put that right. Many believe Ronaldo's
the only one, and I think will be the only one ever. I think it'll be a record that won't be broken to score in 6 World Cups. That is absolutely astonishing.
Phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't imagine many players having a 24 year career just to do that. I think Mbappe's scored in 3. He's 28, 27 now. He would still have to play until 40. I don't see that happening.
That's scoring over 40. That's a very, very select group.
He's just an immense athlete, though, Ronaldo, isn't he? That's the difference between him and Messi, isn't it? Messi's more the skillful player. I don't know, Ronaldo's skillful as well, but Messi is a little bit more natural too, I would say. Whereas Ronaldo's worked on it hard, hasn't he? You can see that his physicality in his body. He's sort of a sheer athlete, isn't he? He's probably the most athletic footballer there's ever been.
That's why I think Ronaldo takes it as well, because he hasn't got the innate skill that Messi's got. If he had that, he would be the good.
Rick, I can't understand why you could say because he hasn't got as much natural skill, he's therefore a better player. That sounds like bollocks to me, isn't it? Yeah. Just disprove your point immediately.
I think.
I'll tell you what he also is, by the way. He's a fantastic actor. Did you see the way he landed up to take that free kick? And
and of course,
brilliant.
Everybody is watching him, thinking he's going to. And this is the Ronaldo factor, isn't it? The goalkeeper went behind the wall just to watch where the ball was coming from him, and then he couldn't see the fullback ball. He didn't even know the ball had been hit until it was flying past him. Well, I think they all thought it was going to be the other kid just running over it for Ronaldo to hit it.
Yeah.
And again, that's Prosaic, the legend, is back, gifting a membership, and it's gone to Megabyte 64.
Thank you very much, sir.
Taking you're a gamer, Megabyte. Welcome to the family, and please keep your membership going. Thank you, Prosaic, as usual.
Yeah, absolute legend. Always reliable when it comes to getting those memberships in, and he's been an absolute fantastic member of this channel. But one player that has been absolutely fantastic for England since, well, over the time of his career has been John Stones, partnered with Harry Maguire. He drops out for this game, and to be honest, it was a big call to even bring him in the squad and start him in the first place, given the lack of time he's had. But that's just how highly he's rated. Him and O'Reilly out. Jed Spence and Mark Gay come in. Now, for me, that seems to be down to the pace factor that Ghana have. Anaki Williams coming back in. You've got Semenyo in there as well. Fatawu isn't starting, but they definitely have a lot more going for them, just pace. There's also you've also got a bit of power in there as well. Obviously, Jordan Ayew isn't going to give you a lot of either. But what I saw against Panama is he dropped a little bit deeper, and the wingers were able to just sort of fly forward. He ended up supplying more than actually being on the end of things, which makes sense because he's getting to the end of his career. But the pace factor there, Williams, Semenyo, that's going to be something that England really need to watch. Are the two changes that we've seen, Gay and Spence, do you think that's for that reason, or do you think it's rotation, and do you agree with the changes? What do you think, Ian?
I agree with him. I thought we were superb going forward in the second half against Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
We scored 2 good goals in the first half, but we were wide open in defence against Croatia. I mean, it was 2-2 at half-time, if you remember. So, Gay, I don't know why he didn't start ahead of Stones, so I'm pleased that he's back in. And I'm wondering, actually, if he's trying Jed Spence at the left-back because he's already regretting not taking a specialist left-back to the World Cup. Because O'Reilly was good, but to be honest, he's no defender, I don't think. He's great going forward.
Yeah, he's been playing a little bit in midfield, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So you agree with both the changes? To be honest, I do as well. Yeah. Just mainly because of that pace factor. Jeffo, what do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, even in the friendlies, O'Reilly looked suspect in defence. I think particularly against Uruguay, he was getting caught out. And I noticed early on in the first half, he was getting caught out. I think anyone looks good in a Pep system. We've seen it with many, many players. Once you take them out of a Pep system, they're not the same player. So, yes, he can play fullback for Man City, but that's not the same as playing fullback for England. And that's not coming from any bias on the basis that Lewis Hall isn't there. And I think also with Stones, he's not quite sharp. Pickford was taking a few chances at the back, and I just think, just to shore it up, Gare, he's a very intelligent defender. I think Konsa's more for the athletic attributes, and then obviously, as we talked about, Jed Spence. He's got electric pace, so he's gonna offer that going up and down. I would agree with those changes that the coach has made.
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's be honest. You look at O'Reilly at Man City, you are completely right. It's easy to do things in a Manchester City system, but this England system on the grandest stage, even if you've got a little bit of doubt, you probably don't play a player. And I think that's why in the squad overall he went for players who he'd played quite frequently against, like Uruguay, Japan, and some of the others that we saw in qualifying, which again is why I think Lewis Hall isn't there, unfortunately. Bogey, what do you make of the changes, Matt?
Yes, I echo this rest of the panel. I think there were pretty obvious changes, weren't there? Stone, he hasn't played a lot this season. I think 2 games in this heat and sort of in a World Cup maybe would have been a little bit too much to expect from him. And as you say, O'Reilly wasn't particularly great in the first game, so be interested to see how Spence does. One thing I would say is how long is this tournament going to feel like it lasts for? Because it already feels like it's been going on for ages.
Shut up, man.
We're not even down to the last
Think-
32 yet. It's going to feel like a bloody season rather than a tournament. You know,
I'm inclined to agree.
I do still echo the facts that I think this is too long. This is getting ridiculous in regards to these players have to play football next season as well. They're playing in bloody sweltering heat. And is it 48 teams in it?
Yeah, it's mad.
I think this needs to be looked at for next time. I don't
It's
think they
FIFA.
can do this again.
It's FIFA, they're greasy.
Oh, it's FIFA, but it's FIFA and it's the US for money, isn't it? Let's face it. It's like I'm proper ranting now, but it's like these hydration breaks as well. Why are you having hydration breaks when the temperature's in the 20s? It's just for the US TV to be able to get some adverts on the telly.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
$250 million of advertising revenue in each hydration break.
Wow.
Well, that tells you why.
The next one's in 3 countries as well, isn't it? Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So it'll be interesting to see because this one's obviously been in 3 different countries as well. So I do wonder how that's going to run. But I just wanted to make 2 points. Number 1, has anyone bought the Palace Nike merch? You know, there's the 2 ones with St. George and the Dragon. There's like a grey and black one. And then there's like a stained glass, colourful one as well, which looks amazing. I don't think they'd have it in my size. So that's one. But the other one for me, I noticed, and this is just a personal preference in how I like football, but also in what I watch, I personally felt we improved when Declan Rice came off the pitch. I think having Rice and Bellingham, obviously I think Bellingham's more talented, obviously he's an attacking player, but they've both got athletic attributes. And the issue with Rice for me is, we've seen him get caught out before at the highest level. He doesn't have that technical ability on the ball that Alex Scott and, for me, Adam Wharton has. They can lay the ball off first time, release it on the half turn, 1-2 touch football. If you watch Rice, he needs 3 or 4 touches on the ball. He relies on his athleticism and running, which, again, against better sides, we will get caught out. And I felt like the team were way more free-flowing, particularly Anderson. I thought once Reece James came in there, Reece James and Anderson looked like a much better combination for me. I think Rice slows the team down in terms of possession and moving the football. One to watch out for.
Jefferson, I agree entirely. Rice was frustratingly slow. I mean, the ball would come out to me, pick it up off Stone's turn, but then stand still. He'd stand still for 2 or 3 seconds and wait for somebody to come and press him, and then he'd probably put his foot on it and knock it to Stones. So I agree entirely with you. That it just slowed it up so many. Him and Pickford in the first half seemed like they were trying to get caught in possession. They were trying to give a goal away. I know they didn't, and we were much better in the second half. So hopefully we've cut that out. I hope Tuchel's spoken to Pickford and told him, nobody's as good as you think you are, mate. Just concentrate on being in goal.
Reminds me of Fabian Barthez, like some of those risks
Mental,
that he takes, you know? Mental, isn't it?
Incredible.
I think the thing that worries me is it's been spoken about all this week. And I say this week, they've only had 2 days of it, but for the past week it's been spoken about that Declan Rice has a bit of an injury, he has a bit of a knock. If that's the case, are we really saying that our 3rd and 4th choice centre midfield options aren't good enough to give him a break and let him recover a little bit? Like, no disrespect to Ghana and Panama, but the Croatia game on paper is the one where you go, if we're going to drop points, it's most likely to be there. Surely you could sit there and say, well, Rice, we'll give you a week, 10 days of a bit more of a break, and you can be fit and firing for when we're going to be playing Mexico in the round of 16 looks the most likely, which, to be honest, will be absolutely hell on the legs, particularly with the altitude. So, you saw him against Croatia, just got it up there. The only player to lose the ball more than Declan Rice against Croatia was Jordan Pickford, which is mental, actually. But yeah,
I did see an interview with Rice, BBC interview, I think, just yesterday, where he said he was asked about his injury, and he said he was good as gold, no problem. So if he's filtering that through to Tuchel as well, then he'd take him at his word.
Yeah,
So,
but how
you're
many
right,
times
yeah.
have we heard that from Newcastle players? Oh yeah, I'm absolutely fine, and then 5 minutes later, Tino Livramento is out for 6 months. Lewis Hall is out for 8 months.
I
So
think with these games, the sensible thing to do would have been to play either Wright or Anderson in the first 3 games, not both of them together. So you play you play a different midfielder, and then they replace each other at half time. So they get
Just to
half
keep it
a game
rotating
each,
fit.
just to keep them fit, but not overexert them in the first 3 games. It seems a bit strange
Michael's right.
putting them in.
Kobe Mainu could start.
Yeah.
Give Rice another fortnight to get over whatever
Yeah.
he's got and start Kobe Mainu.
Mainu would get booed
with
to
the
hell
support.
today, by the way, being Ghanaian and everything.
I mean, the other option is you could play.
there we go.
In these games, no offense to Ghana, but you could have played Henderson even. He likes Henderson, obviously. You could have played him in these sort of games.
Taking the mick, innit?
I was going to say, I was worried about this.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
We are ranked in the top 100 still. I think we're ranked 73. Come on, guys.
Hang on. Let's address too many games in the World Cup. For me, that can't be enough. I love it. However, think about the children. Think about the players. The players are going to be playing 1 game more, potentially. 1 game more. And they've got longer to rest between games than they've ever had. So the idea that, if you like conventional, that 2 World Cup was less stress on the players, it's nonsense. Absolute, utter nonsense. Other than the 1 game, which with the old 32 team system, you wouldn't be playing. So
I agree with you, Derek. I thought
put
it was
that
going
to
to be
bed.
too many games.
We were regularly playing every 3 or 4 games when we were progressing in the World Cup.
I thought there were going to be too many games, but I've really enjoyed watching Cape Verde put it to Spain.
Exactly. And Curacao.
It's been a festival of football,
Curacao
isn't it?
equalising against Germany. I've watched Jordan play well. I've watched New Zealand play well. Canada. There's some great teams coming through.
In Cape Verde against Spain. Wow.
What a game. By the way, in terms of the national anthem, right? I still don't know why we haven't got Jerusalem or Abide With Me or something with more passion than,
No matter what, God Save the King.
Jerusalem would be a great song.
To be honest, there's a number of Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh, let's sing it forward.
He doesn't take it to extremes and stand up, does he?
You can put your hand on the chest, Win.
I don't know what. I can't hear what Wynn's doing. Do you know what Wynn's doing? It's just got
The
my
national
hand on
anthem.
his shoulder.
Oh, no
I
idea.
love it.
Look at Harry Kane. Yeah.
We could only use Jerusalem because Israel didn't qualify. But yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, keep up, man.
It reminds me of the like the hymns at
What
school
was
as
the other
well,
one you
weren't they?
said?
Abide With Me.
What was the other one you said, Jefferson?
Abide With Me, because they normally sing it at the
Well,
FA Cup
That's the
final.
cup final, isn't it? Yeah.
It's Land of Hope and
You
would
Glory.
be Land of Hope and
Glory.
Land of
Yeah.
Hope
You
and
do-
Glory for the Commonwealth
have-
Games.
You do have to say, though, if you look at likes of Scotland with Flower of Scotland, that fucking sends them into raptures, doesn't it? It's absolutely buzzing the stadium. Whereas with God Save the King, it's,
Well,
I said we want to get
do
into
have the
modern,
Republican
into the modern
streak.
time.
It still sends shivers
You
down
look
my
good on the
spine.
dance floor.
Tear to the eye when at the Olympics when the flag's going up. That'll do for me.
Do you know what though? It's more for it was the Queen, wasn't it? Like for in our lifetimes, well, for most apart from Win, the Queen was the only one to be around, wasn't she? So,
the Queen was the
reminds,
Queen.
It reminds me of the Queen, but the King, I'm not going to stand up and
doesn't
sing
take,
him.
does it?
Nah.
You know what the thing is? I say I wouldn't, but I'll sit there in a pub, and even if it's a friendly and everyone's up doing it, I'll join in. It's one of those, if I'm the only one there, I'm not going to sit there and go, well, you know what? Yeah. all up there. But when it's joined in, like when everyone's doing it, you do just sit there and go, you know what, it's not bad. Let's just get going. But it's not like Flower of Scotland, is it? As you're saying, it's
Or Ireland's cool as well.
thankfully we don't hear that very often. Not since Thierry Henry decided to punch the ball.
Won't they? Seeing the Welsh will have to get one if they ever get to a World Cup, won't they?
Oh yeah.
Welsh have got some excellent songs.
What is their national anthem?
Is it bread? No, it's not Bread of Heaven, is it? What is it?
Men of Harlech wear wheels.
Bread of Heaven would be hilarious to hear in a stadium.
I can't remember it.
Jesus Christ.
Right, we are close to kick-off, everybody, so we'll quickly go through the teams. For England, it is Jordan Pickford in goal, Reece James, Ezri Konsa, Mark Guehi, and Jed Spence make up the back four. Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice sit defensive midfield with Madueke and Gordons on the wings, and Jude Bellingham just behind Harry Kane. And I would say I'll go through the Ghana team, and I will try, but I am probably going to butcher it. Jeffo, do you have it to hand? You'll probably be better than me, but if not...
You're talking to the most British Ghanaian ever. I will give it a go. Unless I could get Mum. You want to come on and pronounce the names? Hey? No, I was joking. She's gonna come on as well,
and she'll do it better than I do. So we have Asare in goal, Sanaya, Adejeti, Opoku, and Mensah as a back four. Yerenki, Thomas Partey, and Sibo in the three in midfield. Inagi Williams, Jordan Ayew, and Antoine Semenyo as the three strikers.
Not a bad trio up front.
The only one was Yerenchi.
Yerenchi.
Yeah, it's Yurenchi. That's the only one. You did really well, Michael. I'm quite impressed.
No, that's not too bad, Michael. You should have been all right when you're able to do Guehi and Madueke and Konsa and everything in the England team.
That's a Nigerian and Sierra Leonean there.
Well, I hear them every day until Yerenki, which I still butchered the second time round, ends up at, I think it's Porto he's linked to, actually. I looked him up a little bit after he scored the winner against Panama. Heavily linked to FC Porto, so until he gets that move and then eventually moves to the Premier League, I'll still probably butcher it. But we are moments away from kickoff. Obviously, there are four changes in that Ghana side. Sare, Sibo, Partey and Williams. For Lawrence Aitzigi, Alicia Owusu, I don't know why I've done this, Kamaldeen Suleimana and Ernest Nwama. Obviously, Aitzigi picked up that injury in the first half of the Panama game, but looked really impressive. And the other name that people might recognise from the Premier League was Kamaldeen Suleimana, who is at Southampton. But moments away from kickoff, gents, looking at the squads, are we happy? Are we still happy?
Yeah, I'm particularly happy for Jed Spence. I think he's excellent. I was hoping Tottenham would go down, and I was hoping they would make a bid for him, but looks like it didn't.
Seen that jaw thing he wears? That was hilarious. That was. I don't know how he runs around in that.
Yeah, in this heat as well. Not in this heat, but
it must be like. Does it not like? You know what I mean? As he's running.
We can blame Liam Delap for that.
Oh, this is going to have to come off.
Are we doing the whole
It's
FIFA
no harder than Win going down to the club when he's wearing his truss, though, really, is it?
Are we doing the FIFA thing here then? We're not allowed to say the Gillette Stadium and all that. I've seen they've been covering up all the signs.
Yeah, they got the shaving foam over the Gillette logo. Incredible.
You can't say Levi Stadium and all this sort of stuff. It's
this lovely American ground.
We need to get Chris to have a word.
Yeah, just to pre-warn as well. If anybody does this, mate will kick you off the stream.
Instant red card.
No, it's okay with me. I'm going by 2022 World Cup rules.
Mickey is our hero.
And we are off.
So anybody watching on live TV, we are 40 seconds behind you. So no spoilers in the chat, please.
I'm not gonna lie, we're about 15 seconds ahead of me on live TV, actually. Well, on iPlayer, shall I say. So it's a little bit of improvement on normal. But the ball at the moment is with England, as you can imagine. Jordan Pickford. England probably going to play it around the back like we saw quite a few times against Croatia, where Wynne was constantly shouting to get it forward. Maybe, just maybe, they'll be a little bit more direct against this Ghana side, who have set up in a 4-5-1, out of possession, Ayew spearheading. No real pressure on the ball in these early stages. England just sort of knocking about, trying to find a little bit of space, and Anthony Gordon's the one who's lost out that first time, but it's gone back to Mark Gay. Just out wide. England just holding it in midfield with Bellingham. He's had to drop deep a little bit.
Reece James not long in taking up a central area where I think he could be pivotal in possession as well. Drifting out from right into middle spaces.
Yeah, inverting quite nicely.
Come on then, chat, give away your score predictions.
Anderson into James now.
But
again, to be fair, there is 11 behind the ball here. So I wasn't expecting much directness. We are probably going to see this for 90 minutes, unfortunately. Unless we see Ghana attack with a bit of pace on the counter and get some men forward. But Jed Spence on it now. Again, it's just constantly turning backwards. Not really a lot of movement from England in midfield or up front. But Jed Spence getting a lot of touches on the ball. Same with Mark Gay.
It's very congested, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of space. I'd love to see Madueke's position, because there's a... Well, there we go. It's just come into him there. He's the only one that seemed to have a bit of a one-on-one for a second there.
What really worries me here, we are pushing up like that, wide open to a break.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Got some pace at the back, though, Derek, so don't be worried about it.
Well,
Spencer's
super
there,
fast. Without a doubt. James is not all that rapid.
Nah, as I say, that seems to be the reason those changes came in. But again, England just sort of playing it around the back here. Not a lot really going on at all. I don't think the ball has been in either box, except from the time Jordan Pickford had to make a pass. Reece James now, England down on the right-hand side. Nice little manoeuvre, 1-2. Going to just move it from left to right, try and create a bit of space.
See, Reece James is deadly on a crossing position as well, so it's good to get him on that right-hand side, try and get a clear head away to get across him, because I don't think the quality on that side is going to come from Madueke.
No. A lot of movement to create the space, but you need that ball player.
That's what you want, a ball in like that.
Into Bellingham, whose passes pretty easily cut out. Not a lot of movement in the player that intercepted that, but it's better from England. A little pass forward. 60 passes already in the first 3 minutes there for England.
So it looks like Ghana's probably going to stay compact for probably at least the first 10 minutes. See if they can be broken down potentially. And maybe look to hit England on the break.
Yeah, it seemed the same against Panama. It wasn't the greatest of first halves, but they kept them quiet, and then it worked in the end.
A lot of space on that left-hand side. They're not too sure what's going on there. Need to get a bit tighter, England. Yeah,
Anthony Gordon seems to be... England seem to be a little bit worried about the left winger there. And it's a long ball in behind, and it's offside there against the Ghanaian striker. And it's, let's see... Yeah, it's, to be honest, he is quite a big distance offside there in Inaki Williams. But that's a little bit of a warning sign for England.
Famous story of Iñaki Williams. Not sure if anybody knows about it, about the Williams brothers. Why Nico plays for Spain, Iñaki plays for Ghana. This has happened before with the Boateng brothers. We have one for Germany and one for Ghana. So we seem to make a habit of doing that at World Cups with different brothers playing in the tournament for different teams.
Ball into Madueke on the right-hand side there. Bellingham's claiming for a foul, but it's a strong challenge. But it was a good one, sideways. But that is going to be a foul on Madueke from Sibo. He's claiming that Madueke dived, and to be honest, it looked like there was contact to me, it must be said. We'll see the replay here. No, there is no contact, he dives.
Yeah.
Unless someone sees something I didn't there.
Seabar, I've seen a handful of times in La Liga for Real Oviedo, a really combative midfielder.
Nice.
I'm guessing the reason one of the Williams brothers plays for Spain and the other one plays for Ghana is the one that plays for Ghana isn't good enough to play for Spain.
Yeah, Iñaki actually got one cap for Spain, but it was many years ago, so that's what allowed him to jump
So he
across.
could move away.
Yeah, he's definitely well past his best by the time we picked him up. But he was named after a monk. It was either a monk or a priest that helped his mum, who is heavily pregnant with, I think.
What's that?
Oh,
England giving the ball away, but it's Gordon who wins it, Brack.
Oh, it was Gordon. Well done,
Yeah.
Gordon.
Sorry, Jeff, what was that, Matt?
yeah, I think Guillaume Balaguer told the story on Twitter the other day. It was some monk who rescued their mum, who was heavily pregnant, and they had to traipse through a desert to get back to Spain. So the mum named Iñaki, her eldest, after the priest. That was the priest's name, Iñaki. So that's why he's got a Basque first name.
Very interesting. To be fair, a very incredible player in his younger years as well. He utilised his pace very, very well. Obviously, when you get a little bit older and the pace dies off a little bit, you got to rely on your technical ability as well. And technical ability not being good enough for Spain isn't exactly a negative. I think there's a lot of players who are very, very good, even on the world stage, who wouldn't get in that squad based on technicality. And there's a free kick to Ghana here, just outside the box. As you can tell, there's not a lot of goal-mouth action right now. Bellingham against the number 18, Apoku, I believe that is, who is built, by the way, and at 6'5", absolutely massive. Was very dominant for Ghana at the back against Panama, and it's going to be really, really interesting contest to see what he can do against Kane. But what have you made of England's start so far?
Oh, it's raining quite heavy there. It's raining
Well,
quite heavy.
they're expecting a thunderstorm, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is this going to get delayed for an hour and a half again?
Let's hope we don't get a 40
I was going to
minute
say, if it's 40-minute delay, isn't it, if it's within 30 miles of the stadium?
lightning within 13 miles. That's it.
They do seem slightly cagey. They have threaded it into threatening areas a couple of times, got into good positions, but
Yeah.
And by the way, there's no roof at all on the stadium.
yeah.
Brilliant.
So they're going to get soaked if it rains.
It's the Gillette Stadium where the New England Patriots play. Many years, seeing Tom Brady dominate the NFL.
Yeah. Tommy terrific.
Some might say this is the best a man can get. I'll see myself.
He is without doubt the
That was
GOAT
razor
of
sharp, that
American
That was
football.
razor sharp, that, Michael.
Thank you. Someone responded in kind. A little dummy there on the left-hand side, by the way, and it's got Anthony Gordon, the corner flag, but it's very easily dealt with from the Ghanaians, and it's launched forward towards Joe. Well, no, I can't actually see the number. Jordan Ayew. And it was very easily dealt with, to be honest.
If they're bald, you know it's Jordan Ayew.
Right, that's the telltale sign.
I wonder if Madueke and Saka, with their Nigerian heritage, if they'll want to be getting one over on us for their folks. No doubt.
Lots of well, to be honest, a lot of African roots in a lot of the England squad as well, isn't there? Not just Madueke and Saka. So it's one of those where you sort of look at this and go, obviously AFCON to us, a lot of us, should I say, it's not that big of a competition, but you look at African teams playing each other in the World Cup and then their competitions, it's probably much bigger to a lot of this squad than we realise. And England just picking it up in midfield there. Anderson, again, he's going to be sort of the metronome of the team, just try and keep it going. But again, it's just been really, really slow. Partly down to Ghana putting 10 men behind the ball, but also England haven't really done anything to be able to break them down. And again, it's sideways and backwards, just a bit too much for my liking. But nice ball there into Madueke. He's 1-on-1. Whips the ball in, and it's a poor cross really there. But Anderson can recover.
That's the story that I think even, my neighbour who's a Chelsea fan, he said the same thing. He was always frustrated with him, just that lack of end product. He's got all the raw capabilities, but I think he got 5 goals and assists all season. So it was a shock to everyone that he was in the squad. And we're seeing more of the same, really. It's just that lack of cutting edge, that lack of quality in the final third.
He's practiced to deceive some games, though, doesn't he? He looks fantastic in some games. Running.
He's got great speed.
I'd argue he's one of our better players against Croatia, but he's done well to get it in behind, and it's Reece James with the cross there, stabbed into the 6-yard box, but cleared. The first time, really, England have got into the box there, and Ghana dealt with it pretty well.
Well defended, because there's a well-crafted opportunity there, and that's the kind of incisive movement and passing we expect from an England side who arguably are coming into this tournament as, well, I wouldn't say favourites, but they're in and amongst serious candidates, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the beliefs among many England fans is that we'll get to the quarters and the semis and then probably drop out. But there's a few in there that certainly believe we've got what it takes to win. And if we get a favourable draw or certain players turn up, certain fringe players do a little bit better. Anthony Gordon doing really well there to win a free kick, but it has to be said, Sayanya probably jumped into that tackle a little bit too much, a little bit too aggressive there. Didn't really need to do that with Gordon with his back to goal. But showing the replay there, Madueke once again, it's a really good bit of play, but again, well defended by Ghana.
Very little going up the left though, very little.
Same as Croatia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Gordon's starting over this one.
Oh my Lord! Surely you get either Kane or Reece James to take this.
You would hope so, yeah.
Well, that's it. That's
If
just
it's
what
Gordon,
Rice
it's what
scored
his shot
against
is, you would
Madrid
think.
from, innit?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, my stream's clearly behind.
Yeah.
I should try time. I should pretend to be like, whoa!
No. Wait for it.
Oh dear.
Stood over the free kick.
Miles
We'll see
behind.
how it goes. It's fired towards goal and it's over the bar from Declan Rice. It's not a bad effort, to be fair, but it's very straight, and let's be honest, it's even if it's on target, it's not troubling the goalkeeper, that one.
As well as the chat, could the panel please not give spoilers either?
That's called spontaneity.
Including spoilers that are wrong. Said we all thought it was a goal. Keeps me on my toes.
Oh, you would know it. You would have known if it was a goal. Don't worry about that.
Little ball forward there, and it's a Jetty that gets a head into the back of Harry Kane, which has led to the England skipper going down with a little bit of a knock. It's a sore one to take, but it'll be one that he stays on with.
Shouldn't even have went down there. Yeah, but you get yourself out wrong with that.
Oh, right on his noggin. I mean, looking at this already, looking at the physicality of the game, could this be a game for Ivan Toney late on? Because Rashford, pace, Watkins running behind, pace. You know, could it be more of a direct option if we're unable to break them down?
Yeah, you'd certainly hope so, because you need someone who's going to be able to match that physicality of the back line, as you say. And Bellingham, while being a nice little hybrid of a really technical and a physical player, Kane as well, you just need someone who's willing to mix it up. And Declan Rice has done really well here. Finds Anthony Gordon, Elliot Anderson with a blocked shot. It could come out of Madueke, but it's cleared by Ghana there. Chaps, if you have the chance, try a little refresh.
Yeah.
So Mark Gay on the ball at the back there for England. With Ezri Konsa just passing between the lines. Konsa's knocked it into Anderson. It's out wide to Reece James. Sends a long ball, little crossfield ball, out to Anthony Gordon. Really well taken by Gordon. He's going to try and take on his man. Sends him one way, then sends him the other, but can't get past. Well defended. Back to Anderson. Nice little play in behind for Jed Spence. Can he whip across in? It's not a great one, but it falls to Declan Rice, and it's blocked by Ajeti, and it's an England corner.
China, you got Michael
on the same link.
So because it wasn't great for us before, while all that was going on, it was freezing for me. So I just went up on the telly. I'll go back to what we had because it seems to be working well now.
Full screen now. Get it! Oh.
When can you turn your second screen off?
No, I'm watching it on the channel now. I thought.
Yeah, so a corner for England.
No, I'm on about Rice's shot there.
And we're going to go back to the time frame that the rest of the lads are on. We had a few stumbling blocks there.
Oh, I'm on 16:10.
Yeah, I'm on 16:10 as well. It feels like it's only a matter of time, isn't it? That's how it feels.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's... if one of you could quickly take over while I just sort things out.
Chat there. Cheers, bud. Corner comes in. Headed clear. Oh, and kept clear.
I mean, it's in the central area. Someone has to attack that. I don't know if they were all expecting it to come to the back post, maybe.
Yeah.
But thanks for the super chat. There was her as well. Loving this this intent comments sequence. These lemons, hee hee. We couldn't organise this up in a brewery, was I?
And it's out wide to Reece James now. Cross in. It's not a... It's headed out, and to be honest, Konsa's got a hold of Ayew there, and it's going to be a free kick to Ghana.
Yellow there. Needless, because there's no threat from there.
No, it is very needless, and to be honest, it's... You're told... Well, I believe you're told as a child not to do that in that position, but at the World Cup, obviously, emotions are high. You don't want to make a mistake. Maybe happier to just let that go. But 3 shots for England, none on target. 0 shots for Ghana and none on target. As you can tell, it's been a thriller so far. But the ball's in behind for Williams. It's a soft touch on the back, and Mark Gay goes down. Can't blame him for going down. The hand goes on the back.
Absolutely not.
That wasn't, but he was already going doing. That was
a
free kick. What a load of crap that was.
Free kick all day long.
You see, until you stop seeing them given, it's always going to happen, isn't it?
Can I just confirm where we all are, guys? I'm on 18:10.
18:10.
18:10.
Yeah, because the clock's saying 18:40. So.
Yeah, that's where we originally were,
right?
Which is man, I will pull that back to 18:25 now.
That'll do. A couple of seconds out. Neither here nor there. In the grand scheme of things.
Christina saying 18:10. It's 2026 now. Yeah, to be fair, we are a bit behind. Brian Penny saying it is dull at best. Yeah, it's not been a thriller so far, but the first half against Croatia, well, the first 20 minutes against Croatia wasn't either. So we just need someone to bring this game to life.
We didn't even mention the witch doctor, did we?
Oh no!
You know the witch doctor that said he was a curse on Harry Kane.
Yeah, if we get a penalty, don't put Kane on it.
You know it's banned at the AFCON, right? Oh, there's been a goal, is there? The Bevis is saying.
He's on wins clock.
It's banned at the AFCON, but it's not banned at FIFA, believe it or not. Make of that what you will.
Mental. Foul.
Is the Bevis winding us up?
He's winding up.
Definitely no goal. Go on, now move.
Cross in from Reece James, and it's poor, unfortunately.
It's terrible.
Just showing Rice's free kick again. Ooh. Keep
Loan
on with
here
it
and
anyway.
Thomas Tuchel, not happy,
bloody
by
hell.
the way. Little bit of clash of heads there as well.
That was more of a clash of
Ouch.
head, not the Kane one.
Oh. Especially if you got no hair.
Yeah.
Mate.
But
Jordan Ayew and Reece
it's
James.
It's the back of the head, the thickest bit, with the temple.
Ooh.
That could be very, very bad for Reece James.
And it looks very bad for Jude Bellingham as well. Tuchel looks very angry in the conversation they're having there. And to be honest, he's probably within his rights to be. England haven't been anywhere near their best as we're in, though, well, I'm assuming this is the water break. But 20 minutes in, is this gone what people are expecting, or?
Shouldn't be the water break 20 minutes in.
I'm not sure.
There shouldn't bloody be a water break. It's pissing down.
22 and a half.
What the hell's the point in having a water break? Honestly, this American phenomenon with trying to get money out of
£250 million
everything.
of advertising revenue, Bogey. That's the point.
Jude Bellingham, officially the youngest player to reach 50 caps for England, by the way, at 22 years old, and I didn't catch the days, but 50 appearances already. I will say it doesn't feel like that.
That's amazing.
The ref's saying 2 minutes to the water break, I think.
What is the point in having it in 2 minutes' time?
Well, that's
Because the
what I
advertisers
thought.
are paid for that time.
Because 23 minutes is probably closer to half of 45, isn't it?
22
Oh,
and a half.
I get it's
that's
exactly half, yeah, but
Yeah.
we've seen them 5 minutes late, we've seen them minutes early. Surely you just can't, you know what,
But
lads?
the point is, that
someone's
wasn't
had
a
head
water
knock.
break. That was a clash of heads break.
Yeah, but you sit there and you go, right, common sense says, let's just do it now. Let's go to the advertisers, and you know what? They could maybe even have a little bit more time. We can play one of them twice. Knox hydration, get them on.
I was going to say, we know this isn't the water break because we're not watching.
I stole that off Bevis, I must add.
I'm saying we know this isn't the water break because we're not watching adverts on the telly.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
He's gonna actually kick this off, you know, or is he?
He's going to kick it off, then stop it straight away, isn't he?
Is that what he's gonna do, or is he just gonna say a water break now? Because that's
It's going to be 24 minutes by the time this hits.
What's going on? Come on.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Ayew, son of the great Abedi Pele, won the Champions League with Marseille back in 1993. No, 1991. Sorry. 1991 or not? Oh, God. Yeah, no, it was 93, yeah. 93. 92, 93 season, wasn't it?
almost here when they were won it by default.
Yeah, there was a bit of a... They said it was a bit corrupt, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Red Star Belgrade, wasn't it?
Mm. Okay, Ghana moving it with a bit of purpose. I don't know, or if that's just maybe the zippy surface where the ball's moving a lot quicker now.
Yeah, a little bit of rain, so we probably will expect to see that kind of thing. As you say, Ghana whipping it around a little bit nicer. Got Mark Gay does well to sort of intercept, but unfortunately doesn't do enough. And it is a throw into England. The Lino had his flag just sort of up and by his side there. Not sure England. I'm not sure that was the right decision, but Jordan Ayew heavily bandaged up. Not what you want to see. But we are at 24 minutes now, and well, knee water break. But can England get a goal, or Ghana get a goal, and break the deadlock before we head to the adverts?
Where are
Ball in behind. Madueke, realistically, to head height, you're not going to win that battle. But you are going to pick up the second ball, which England have done. It's back to Anderson. Again, it's pendulum football.
Slow and body, you have to get comfortable with the 1 and 2 touch football because, as we know, you take too many touches, it allows the defence to reset.
Yeah, that's exactly what Ghana are doing very quickly, just resetting the play. And England have got a little bit lucky there. They've gone to clear the ball. It's hit off, I believe it was Sebo in the middle there. But Bellingham on the ball now for England. He's a little bit of a run to try and create some space. He's going to knock it out wide right. Reece James on the inside.
Beat you, man.
Madueke one-on-one with his defender. Let's see what he can do. And he knocks it back to Reece James for the good cross. It's a poor cross.
Shot. A poor cross.
That's shocking for Reece James's standards.
Well, that's 3 times now.
Yeah, what we know he can produce, that's below par, to be honest.
What I will say, brilliant by Elliot Anderson again, stopped by Antoine Semenyo, picking up the ball, and it's right into Anthony Gordon, into Anderson, into Harry Kane, who loses out, and Ghana just clear the ball out of play. Don't think it was intentional, but there's no one over there, so we'll see. And we are here for the hydration break, finally, after 5 minutes of heavy action.
Was that booze in the stadium?
After 26 minutes, which is the 4 minutes added time for the head injury.
Wasn't needed.
No.
This is ridiculous. This is the worst thing that's been introduced in football. It's worse than VAR. No hydration break when it's absolutely pouring down. When it's absolutely
Did they have a hydration break in Qatar? They did, didn't they? But I can't remember.
Not the way they're doing it now, I don't believe.
No?
I don't think they did.
The pitches were air conditioned, weren't they? They had the air condition on the pitch. Yeah, I remember now.
Why not have water bottles around the pitch? When a player wants a drink, they can get a drink.
Well, they can do that always anyway.
So what the hell's the point in these hydration breaks apart from just making money for advertisers?
I wouldn't mind either, but for the fans in the stadium, it's not long enough to get a pint.
I've got no objection with making money from advertisers. I kind of see what your big deal is.
Oh, when you know what? If I said the sky was green, you'd say it was blue.
And he'd be fucking right.
It's getting money into the game. The sky is not blue, by the way.
It's not getting money into the game. It's getting money into the bloody TV companies' pockets. That's where it's getting money.
And where do they spend their money? Paying for football rights? Billions of pounds?
On champagne for the steak.
It's going into players' pockets. That's where it's going, so you can argue that.
Is it? Man, this is all just for commercial revenue.
Of course it is. So where does the commercial revenue go? Into the players' pockets?
To the companies that clues in the thing, the commercial revenue, into the companies.
Which companies?
Well, the Fox.
The television companies, right?
Yeah.
So where do the television companies spend that money?
Well, they would buy the rights.
Buying football rights.
But they would buy the rights for it anyway. This is just making extra money for them.
Which means they can pay more money for their rights.
Win. So basically, you're quite happy for it to go to a quarter game rather than a half game.
No, but I'm.
That's the way you want to see the game go.
I'm all for going for 30-minute halves. Ball in play.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Stop clock.
The rugby style.
Yes.
But to be fair, then you would have teams that were 2-0 up, just keeping the ball in play and playing it around themselves at the back.
What do they do now?
Well, not that as much, but that would be the new thing. They wouldn't want the ball out to play.
I think the one thing that hydration breaks has brought is it's allowed games that have been a little bit boring in the first section or a little bit predictable to be switched up. I think the Sweden-Netherlands game, I know that was an absolute one-sided game, but the hydration break actually saw Sweden come into it a little bit, and we are back off now, by the way. A long ball towards Anthony Gordon on the left-hand side, but he just couldn't catch up with her there. But I think we are seeing... the one thing the hydration break has brought is, a chance for teams to get their tactics together and make things a little bit more interesting maybe for the next 20 minutes. I don't like it, but if we're trying to find a positive, I would say that's one.
Christina does make a good point there. Why don't they stop the clock at hydration breaks?
Because they just started on at the end.
because it's a set amount of time. It's just added on to added time. But you've got the Qatar where they were given 15 minutes added time in some games, and it's literally just 2 minutes added on. I think you see between 2 and 5 in every game these days. Sometimes in 8. I've seen a couple of those, but it's nowhere near the 15s and stuff you were seeing in Qatar.
Well, no, but if you remember the last
People
World
hated
Cup,
it.
that was the first time we were seeing 11 and 12.
Yeah,
Because they were actually stopping. The referee was correctly stopping his watch. But again, if you look at the ball in play time for any match, it's about 59 minutes. Ball in play. And that's what we're paid to see. The ball in play.
Mind you, Gordon, we do have to say Gordon's been awful tonight so far again.
he's done absolutely nothing.
I couldn't disagree more. What a surprise.
He hasn't done anything. I don't think.
He's
Although
never
he's
had
not
the
the
ball.
only one.
Eh? That's what we're saying. He hasn't had the ball. When he has, he hasn't done out with it. That's the definition of having a crap game.
To be fair, though, he isn't the only one, is he? There's quite a few players so far that have been.
Bellingham's been pretty poor as well, hasn't he?
I don't think Kane's touched the ball.
He hasn't done out.
He's given it away twice, I know that.
Taking a look there, Harry Kane has touched the ball 6 times, which is 3 less than Pickford. And only 3 Ghanaian players have touched the ball less than him, and one of them's the goalkeeper. So I think that tells you everything about how England have struggled to get him into the game.
I think you have to be honest the other way as well, though. Pickford hasn't really touched the ball, has he?
No. I have also just got a stat in front of me there, though. Andy Gordon has lost the ball 8 times and only touched it 17 times. The only other player...
50-50 success rate.
The only players that get close are Jordan Ayew losing it 5 times and Reece James losing it 5 times as well, which, to be honest, it feels like it's been more because no one's been able to enact any quality on this game so far at all. 32 minutes in. England, obviously, playing it out from the back.
We'll happily take a draw in this game. For Ghana, I mean, that pretty much means they're through, I think, even in 3rd place. England will beat Panama, so... obviously I know people won't be happy with it, but I think a draw would be a good result for both teams.
Well,
both teams are
4 points
effectively
puts you through. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
And England are guaranteed to beat Panama, so, that's why the Croatia game was so important to get those 3 points in the bag,
Absolutely. And
England are guaranteed to beat Ghana, man.
Golan's had FA to do. He could go around with the drinks. That would have made for a nice hydration break, wouldn't it? You just get your fastest player to run around the team as quick as he can. Madueke on the right hand side now. Oh, a little bit of confusion in there in the Bellingham. Blocked, but we've got another chance here. It's gone out wide on the left hand side to Jen Spence. It's a poor floated ball, to be honest. It's kind of slowed the momentum, but Madueke gets a good ball in, to be honest.
And Kane was waiting.
A little bit more purchase on it, a little bit more height, and Kane was in there, wasn't he?
England pressing a little bit better now, showing a little bit more momentum, but it's still not great. Ghana will be happy with what they've been seeing. Anderson with a little push in the back of Mensah there.
Yeah, that wasn't a free kick.
Of course it was a free kick, man.
It wasn't.
It's a great block there from the Bellingham shot.
Yeah.
I mean, they've held their shape. They've held their shape really well. But again, as we know, they're only one third of the way through the game.
Just goes to show the Ghanaian player there, he's got a bandage on, and it was the back of his head that hit Reece James's temple. So he must have a tough temple. Go on, Gordon. So
right now, AU has simply just prepared his head for a half-time.
Can't even clear the first man.
Sorry, what were we going to say there, Matt?
Great cross.
I was saying AU has just prepared his head so they can have it painted bright red at half-time, so Michael can notice him because he was missing the bald head.
No, since it was pointed out he's the only bald one, I've managed to pick him up. He's the only one I can name, though. It's out now to Mensa.
Excellent pressing by Bellingham there, by the way. Did you see the ground he covered to get onto him?
Wow.
It was good pressing, but what a howler there from Mensa, by the way. Just on a little turn and it just went out of play. Really bad ball control, but as Owen says, great from the England man.
Passes completed. England 242. Ghana 32. 8 times.
They're parking the bus, which is...
I know, but look, it's Spence to Gahey, Gahey to Spence, to Rice, to Gahey to Spence.
Well,
we're on the ball.
It's like Newcastle. You know, we can't break down the low blocks, and it's down to the better team to show their technical ability to break the other team down. You know,
yeah,
it's just how still the players stand.
Yeah,
rather than trying to make
Anderson
a run.
running forward there is looking for somebody to move and find a half a yard.
Yeah,
and they're not. They're standing watching him.
Going standing still instead of being on the move, running down the wing. You know, it then makes the other players, but it moves players out of position.
No, I want to see the balls through the middle. Hard, direct balls through the middle.
You've got to have runs to do that when there's no England player making runs through the middle to play it.
No, and they've just told you about that Ghana centre-half who's 6'5" and built like a brick shithouse.
Madawiga's done well here to get him behind, by the way. And it's a good cross.
Oh, Rice.
Looping
You've got to say the productivity down the right-hand side is miles better than that left-hand side for England.
I think we know why.
What I would also say with that, though, is the amount of possession we've had on that right-hand side must be triple or quadruple what we've had on the left. And clearly that's because, you know, Tuchel wants us to play down the right-hand side. There must be more of a trust there with those players. But the way England play, you don't see us go down the left very often.
Oh, Stankovic. Yeah, Christopher, mate. If Newcastle could get Stankovic, I'd be really happy with that. You know, if he's half the player his dad was, wow, we've got a legend on our hands. So one to
Come on, lads, make a run into the box. Somebody make some movement.
Yeah, there's no movement whatsoever, really, is there? There's not going to be a lot to talk about at half time, so I've starred some Newcastle stuff for it to go through at the time. So if keep your ears peeled for that as well, and hopefully we have something to chat about with this game.
8 minutes to go, man.
Plus at a time, I know.
You know,
it's been 37 minutes of utter dog, so utter dog and hydration breaks. So at least someone's making money from it.
Carlos Queiroz' 5th World Cup as coach. One with Portugal,
50th decent team as well, isn't it?
Wow, that's crazy. It's like Hervé Renard. You see Hervé Renard came in for Tunisia?
Yeah.
He's managed about 8 or 9 African teams. I don't know what's going on.
About Dick Advocaat, he must have had half a dozen teams.
He's had a few as well, hasn't he? Russia, I remember. Holland.
They got a lot of the veterans in these days, haven't you? And obviously, Dick Advocaat stopped Steve McLaren getting to this World Cup, beating Jamaica in the final game. It would have been nice to see the Wally with a brolly gracing the World Cup stage. But Anderson on the ball now, picking it up for England. Outright to Reece James, Jude Bellingham in midfield.
Give it back.
Not a lot of movement at all here, and Anderson's lost it. He's lost it fairly, in my opinion. Yep, he's fouled the Ghanaian, and yeah, you'd certainly think so. He's not going to give it, actually, but Anderson on the floor just made sure to catch Jordan Ayew. Now, the worst thing is, Jordan Ayew, because he's got that band on his head, it looks like he's got blonde hair now.
You can't pick him out now.
So they're going, who's got bleach blonde hair? I haven't seen anyone with bleach blonde. Oh, okay.
See both. You never know.
There's the concentration of play, and you can see nothing on the left at all.
Nah. And
I wonder if that will switch once Rashford comes on. I bet it will start coming down the left instead. Wouldn't surprise me.
I always thought when Rashford was playing, your creative work would go on the right-hand side, so you've got space on the left to finish. But Gordon's a very different player. He's picked up the ball here, and it's offside. It's an offside that stops the England play this time.
Offside.
That was Gordon trying to put Anderson through, but Anderson had run offside.
Was Anderson offside? I was going to say if Gordon was offside, that's...
It's Bellingham, isn't it?
Oh, it's Bellingham. That's offside.
Anderson plays it into Bellingham back to Gordon. But a Ghana free kick, 40 minutes played here in the Boston Stadium. 5 shots for England, none on target. Float up towards Ayew. He does well to win the ball, but again, can't get Semenyo into the game.
I think just have Semenyo as the centre forward. I think he's wasted out wide because we're not holding possession enough. He might as well play through the middle.
Yeah, I think that's the reason we're seeing Ayew come a bit deeper, so he's playing almost as a number 10, and then Semenyo and Williams almost as a front 2 at times. You can see it a bit there, actually. But again, you don't want to be playing the ball like that, and Declan Rice has just gone in and left it a bit late.
Ref, this is the third foul, man. Come on, you got to give a card.
And it's a yellow card for Declan Rice, and to be honest, well deserved.
Go.
And it's as you say in there, Jeff. It's not his first foul. He's made a few. Probably not. I wouldn't say lucky to not be on a yellow, but even if that wasn't a great one, it was still going to be one for persistent foul. And it's just a late stamp, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll sting. That'll sting. That'll sting.
Might mean that Rice is one of those players that we see removed at half time. Hasn't had a great performance in that centre midfield. Now on a yellow card, Tuchel might just think that is the first sub he has to make. But Ghanaian kick has gone long. Reece James has tried to shield it out of play. He's lost out with Semenyo.
Oh,
he's got a chance here.
Square
He's got to get in there. Oh, lovely tackle by Ezri Konsa. But it's not done here. Anderson muscled off the ball by Jordan Ayew.
That's really strong. He should have squared
There's a
that
sentence
across,
you weren't expecting to say.
And I think Ghana have won a throw. It's Jordan Ayew who's won the throw, and he's done really well there, by the way, against Anderson, Bellingham and Madueke to win the throw.
He should have squared that across. There was 2 players there for the tapping. He was really greedy there.
He did all the hard work, just had to lay someone off. But, it's a throw, sorry. Semenyo going to take the long throw into the box. It's launched towards that near post. Won the first ball. It's back out to Semenyo. First real attack from Ghana here. Let's see what he can do. And he wins a corner. Tried to beat both man, twisted inside and out. Whipped on hit a low cross in, but it deflected off Reece James. It's going to be Ghana corner.
Shows you what game it's been, that the expected goals for England 0.2 and the expected goals for Ghana 0.
That's got to be the lowest at this World Cup, surely.
Any match
in the first half. No, I think there's a Newcastle match somewhere that's had less. Us versus Norwich or something like that when we had Brucey in charge. But it's whipped in by Jordan Ayew. Easily cleared there by England. Let's see if they can get on that second ball. No, they can't. Nice work, but it's a poor ball by I believe it was Mensah back into the box. But Ghana have managed to keep a hold of it, winning the third ball. They've knocked it back, and it's Ghana who are now going to play it out around the back.
Slow it down. Hold on to the ball. Don't be rash. Keep
Long ball over the top. Ayew tries to run onto it.
Last few minutes, Ghana have had miles more the ball.
Still on.
It's still in play. Reece James tried to play it out. Does well to get it to Madueke, and to be honest, Ayew is the only Ghanaian player there, so not really much of a chance what gone beyond him. But that would leave England, well, if it stays 0-0, this would leave Ghana and England with 4 points. England top in the group. We're going on goal difference, meaning it would be, well, Panama and Croatia up next. Let's be honest, you would expect Croatia to win that, and it would make that final game of Croatia versus Ghana a very tasty one indeed. But still 45 minutes plus yet to play. It's a long ball forward by England. It's direct and it's good.
He should have volleyed that. He should have volleyed that from the narrow angle.
He had a great chance there, and it's a brilliant ball, it must be said, from Mark Gay over the top. Almost like a Hail Mary quarterback pass there. Onto Bellingham, chest sit, and probably tried to take too many touches, but wins the corner for England.
Yes, Brian, come on, mate.
Do you know what I think?
Dan Burn would have headed that in,
I think Jude Bellingham's a good player, but he hasn't got a footballer's brain's the problem. He doesn't see things straight away.
Yep. Athlete.
Yeah.
We know a certain coach that loves that kind of thing,
Well, if you said we're bringing in Bellingham, I'd probably say it's the coup of the century. But let's see.
We got him from Birmingham. Imagine that as a 16-year-old. Wow,
be insane. Similar to the obviously we weren't linked with him, but same with Dele Alli, wasn't it? We had him almost on board at Newcastle before Spurs snuck in and got him for a discounted price, and obviously the career he went on to have ended poorly. But what a player! And Bellingham would have, he probably wouldn't have got played. But England on the ball now, out to Jed Spence on the left-hand side, into Anthony Gordon. He's going to try and cut in. What can he do? Gives it to Mark Gay again. Again, it's just a bit slow from England. They've only got 5 minutes left of the half. Out to Ezri Konsa, Madueke. Let's see what he can do. There's 2 players on him almost at every time he gets the ball now. Reece James. Again, England just sort of playing it out 35 yards from goal. Can't get Harry Kane the game. He's had a touch there, but he's had to come so deep to do it.
Just blow for half time, ref.
Nice little ball into Bellingham. Out to Madueke. Need a good cross in here. It's found Bellingham. A little bit of a deflection.
Check back outside.
Madueke
would have been on his left foot if he laid that off inside. He's gone back outside.
Madueke screaming for it as well. Yeah, not good at all from ploddy. England in the final third.
Very ploddy and predictable. Almost Southgate. It's back to the Southgate times a little bit there.
To be honest, I thought it was similar against Croatia in the early stages. We got the penalty and then things opened up. It might be one of the... And to be honest, it's kind of been the same in the friendlies until we've got the first goal. Or the first goal's gone in. They've been pretty terrible games. Could be one of those that in this competition, if England get the first goal, they're going to win pretty nicely. But if they don't, it's going to end up games like this.
I think Ghana fear if they come out to play, they'll be caught out. They'll be caught out. So they'll probably hold their shape until a good 70, 75 minutes. The changes England make.
A little bit play here. Harry Kane's in the box. Got a chance. And there's 3 Ghanaians in the way, and I believe it was Ajay who gets in the way there. But there's 3 of them it could have been, to be honest, and on to Harry Kane like a flash. And it's actually the 26 Sayenya who gets the touch on the ball there. So we've got 2.5 minutes left. Not a lot of confidence England could get the ball over the line, but set pieces usually how they do unlock teams. Let's see what they do with this one. 2 on the edge of the box in Anderson and Reece James. Madueke is moving out there. Got 5 in the box, sorry. Swept in, and it doesn't beat the first man. Really poor by Rice once again.
Yes, poor.
Rice and Anderson, Rice and Gordon have been terrible, haven't we?
Yeah, again as well. Yeah. The thing is,
Bellingham as well.
To nick a goal at this time really gives you the initiative in the game, and Ghanaian heads would go down.
Yeah,
but you have to get a decent delivery into the box. That was
Got a little pass inwards to
Go on.
Madueke here. First time he's really got a chance to do something. Again, there's 3 players on him at every single time. Ghana doing really well.
too many touches. You got an opening, shoot. But if you notice, both the recent pastures we've been played in, first time passes. If you don't take too many touches, that'll create some gaps.
Doing really well to close down Ghana, it must be said. But you are right, there's too many touches there. First touch goes in, and honestly, you're going to have 3 or 4 touches max to make something happen. But
Iñaki Williams hasn't even been involved in the game. At least we've talked about Semenyo and AU. Iñaki, I'd like to see Brandon come on, see what he can do.
Thomas Asante.
Yeah, I'd like to see him come on.
How was the performance of him overall for Ghana? I know he got the assist, but against Panama.
I mean, to be honest, it's a game I actually missed, so I'll be blagging it if I try and
fair enough
explain. But I mean, the highlights I saw, there was a lot of chances, and it felt like there was a bit more dynamism once he was on the pitch. I mean, that leg speed is really going to stretch you. And that, again, if you look at that assist, the composure for the pass, many players would have tried to cut in and shoot. For example, like we saw with was it Diallo for Ivory Coast against Germany? He didn't have the confidence. He went to take the touch and he got tackled. Having that little bit of quality in the final third can be so key, at this level. So, like I said, really excited to see what he does for Coventry in the Premier League.
Obviously, big changes for a lot of teams. Obviously, you got the likes of Coventry. They're one of the first times they're going to be going through. You'd expect a lot of teams to make a lot of signings if he's one of those players that maybe he'll have an impact. But there's not a single player on the pitch really at the moment that's managed to have an impact. In England versus Ghana, it's half time, no goals. I want to say no shots on target. And to be honest, it's been a really poor game, gents, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It has.
You can see why Man City are willing to pay so much for Anderson, mind you, because if there is one little bit of a shining light,
he has stood out, yeah.
He has stood out on the pitch. I mean, he's not been great himself, but he's not been to the same poor level as the rest of them.
What do you think England need to do to change things up? Is it just play the ball quicker, or do you think there needs to be some substitutions in there? What do you think, Win?
I think they need to get Gordon off, don't they? That's the top and bottom of it. They need something different down that left-hand side.
We did the last time, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it. The combination of Saka and Rashford can make a big difference.
And Rashford on.
I think more Rodgers again could be a good one.
Reece James came in, didn't he?
Reece James went in the middle of the park, next to Anderson. And then, that released Bellingham. And then also Rodgers, when Rodgers came on, it was just like, he's going to give you that direct running. He doesn't care in the tight spaces. He backs himself to jink it past the player. And maybe that's what we need. We need someone to drive the ball forward rather than pass it. Bit of direct running.
That's what we want. We want more direct balls, end of story. Forget all this bloody pep football. Get me some athletes on the pitch and get some running done.
You're missing the mags, ain't you? You're missing the mags, mate.
Honestly, I just, what this World Cup's missed? Jacob Murphy, Dan Burn, and I was going to say Anthony Elanga, but he scored an absolute cracker the other day, didn't he?
I know, and wish I got a good one and all. Mm-hmm. They'll come good, don't worry about
that. So, obviously, we've spoke about the England game so far. I do obviously just want to go through a couple of comments regarding Newcastle as well, because we've got them in there. Christopher Hoskins in lads, what do you think of the Balogun links? As a first name today, looks like Voltavoda might be off, even with the Villa channels saying Villa may pay the Voltavoda fee. I'll start off with Florian Balogun, obviously one that the American mag is probably quite fond of, right now. Win, what do you think? Do Newcastle need a striker, and would Balogun do the business?
He's certainly having a good World Cup. There's no doubt about that. Do I think he's Premier League standard? Nah, not really.
Anyone disagree?
I'd be looking for if we're getting rid of Altamada, which I hope we don't, because I think he'll come good as well. But if we are, we want somebody a bit better than Balogun for me.
I mean, Balogun, I haven't seen the stats, but I presume he's sort of a 1 and 2, 1 and a 2.5 striker for Monaco. And if we remember that, Arsenal sold him for £40 million, which was a lot of money if you think about it, because he hadn't really played many games for Arsenal. I think he played a few Europa League games, but they clearly thought he was talented enough to sell him for that price. But I've seen a few sort of goals he scored for Monaco. He's got something about him, but personally, I mean, I've heard that sort of Jonathan David is another one we've been linked with. I thought we should have signed him on a free last season. He's available for cheap. So yeah, there's something about getting a striker from North America with these links recently.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's obviously been the scouting links in South America. Clearly, they think the scouting we currently have in North America is good enough. Obviously, both of those play in Europe's top 5 leagues. Anyways, but we are seeing a lot of those links. Bogey, what do you make of Balogun, Matt?
Yeah, good player, but I don't think he's a top Premier League class. I think he's maybe somebody that you would take a chance on if you were going to be fighting relegation, which at this rate it might be the case, but no seriousness. He's probably like a chance player that you would take on if you were bottom of the league. I don't think he's somebody that's going to propel you up the league particularly. And with Altamada, I honestly think if we sell that lad, it'll be the worst decision this club's ever made. I think it'll come back to bite one the arse massively. Yeah. I think he's going to be a great player. I think you need to get a manager to get the best out of him, but he's a great player. I just think he's one of them ones that if you sell him now, you look back in 3-4 years and think, what the hell did we do there?
Yeah. To be fair, I agree. I think
he could be the biggest regret would have of selling any of the players that we've sold. I think he could be the one that you look back in a few years down the line if we do sell him and think, as I say, why the hell did we do that?
Yeah, I think, let's be honest.
Worse than
I was going to say Anderson sets a pretty high bar.
I just checked.
I think Isak sets a higher one.
I understand why we sold him, though.
Balogun's got 31 goals in 91 appearances, so he's 1 in 3 for Monaco. This season was actually his best season. He got 13 goals in 30 appearances. Sorry, I tell a lie. All comps, he got 19 in 43, which isn't bad. It's just under 1 in 2. So
it's not. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And he's 24, and he's only 24. So he's not near his peak yet. He could yet improve as well.
Yeah, I think.
Well, that's the profile, isn't it? But how much would they want for him?
40 million is what is quoted, apparently.
Oh, so they're going to sell him for what they paid.
That's what surprised me as well.
Even though he's improved, allegedly.
Allegedly,
yeah. I'm surprised that people are talking that we need a replacement left winger for Anthony Gordon, because he only played on the left wing for about 5 games. Centre forward, wasn't he? He was. He was a forward. He was the most picked number 9, I bet. So I'd say we definitely need a forward, just to have the same sort of choice as we had last year.
Well, except we've got Asula, who's hopefully going to improve. We've got
we had him last year win.
Yeah, but he's going to be better this season. Surely you must agree that. Just look at the improvement he made at the end of last season.
Yeah, I agree entirely.
I mean, I'll hold my hands up and say, if we could have got 30 million, which was apparently offered by, I think it was Stuttgart or Frankfurt, I can't remember, in January, I'm saying bite their hands up. But boy, would that have been a mistake.
Put a buyback clause in there or first option, because I just think he's not someone that's going to lead the line for a team that's aspiring to be in Europe. You know, he should be at best a bench impact player. So this side will be interesting to see what shape he returns in. But
Well,
we got to get the best out of Voltemada. I agree with Boki. Selling Voltemada is not. He's not a good sign for me. And then if you replace him with a player like Dilap, you know, this guy, he
Oh,
couldn't
no,
finish a packet
don't.
of crisps. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem with the current manager we got. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed, and he's going to keep going for those profiler players. You know.
The most worrying thing for me at the minute is we're 8 days into this transfer window, and we knew we need players. We know we need players, and we know we're probably going to lose a couple more players at least. And there's nothing good. There's not a first team outfield player came in. It's been an absolute terrible start the window. What have Andy Howe and Wilson been doing? Getting ready for this window? Because surely enough they should have had deals set up and they should be straight through the door. Look at what other clubs are doing. Look at what Tottenham have done. Look at what Liverpool's done.
You saw if the deal's set up when like Trippier, he's there on the 2nd of January, isn't he? So it's set up before the window opens. Bang.
So why haven't we done that? We know we need
don't have anything.
fullbacks. We know we need a midfielder. We know we need a winger, and there's nothing. There's absolutely not. It's amateurish, to be honest.
It is, and I'm sorry, it has to go. Part of the blame has to go on Andy Howe. You know, he's been promoted to deputy head of recruitment, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, give credit to Andy Howe when things go right," but they're clearly not going right, and there's just silence. He gets away with it. No one says anything. But also Ross Wilson as well. You know, apparently
I would.
some of the good signings that were made by Forest weren't down to him. You know, that's what I'd heard. And apparently Rangers don't really like him either. So, yeah, it's not looking good.
To be fair, what I will say, just in retaliation to that, and I don't like the fact we haven't signed anyone either, but there's only been, I think, 6 signings in June that we didn't know were going to happen beforehand in the Premier League. And that's really low. And I did just double check that.
That's the point, though, Mike. We know we need players. We should have had.
So does every club, though. This is what I mean. It's strange.
We really know where we need players. So there's no doubt we need wing backs. We need full-backs. No matter what. There should have been 2 full-backs set up, a left and a right, coming on the first day of the transfer window. There's absolutely no excuse for not doing that. There's none.
I agree, but when no Premier League teams, except from Spurs, Brighton, and Liverpool, are doing anything, then there's something bigger, a bigger picture that we're not seeing, I think. And one of the things that I think that might be is if you look at the 2 teams who are, in regards to SER, are at the top of the list of at about 50%, between 50 and 55% of their squad cost ratio going on wages. It's Brighton and Spurs. And they're the 2 teams that are really looking to shell out. Liverpool are under 70 as well, so they meet UEFA's limit. There's only about 6 teams who have that luxury. And I don't like this, by the way. I think we should have had more done as well. I completely agree. But I think there's a bigger picture that we're not seeing, and there's a lot of Premier League teams not doing business because of that. Now, I can't tell you what it is, but for me, it looks like it's linked to SCR.
SCR aside, Michael.
Do you think it could have anything to do with the World Cup, like?
No, there's no excuses, guys. We got to get over this, man. We're shocking. We're a shocking outfit.
Tell you what,
and Spurs,
we will not be.
Spurs finished. I was just going to say, Spurs finishing with they finished. They're showing ambition and initiative to make these signings, get them done ASAP, get their business done early, improve the levels of the team. And I think a lot of that is linked to the fact that they have a new manager, a hungry manager, and we're just stuck. We're absolutely stuck. We're moving nowhere. But I think what we have to stop doing now is looking for excuses. There's always an excuse now. I think we just got to stop this. It's a travesty at the moment.
What? Hey, this is a rarity. This, by the way, what this was saying. Boog, totally correct. That's a rarity. Get your fingers out, Newcastle.
100%.
Should already be out. I hear what Michael says on SCR, but we knew 5 weeks before the end of the season, didn't we, that Gordon was sold. Even if we thought it was Bayern Munich, it ended up being Barcelona. We knew he'd gone because he wasn't getting picked. So SCR is irrelevant. There's enough there for us to have brought in a right back and a left back from somebody's youth team.
And surely before you
I would
sell the
say.
player, you organise and get the replacement in, no? You know? I just don't get it.
Sounds like they had Munoz done though, didn't they? And then they just sat and fart-arsed around.
Unbelievable.
Apparently he's chosen Liverpool because Areola had a private word with him. But I mean, that deal was organised before Areola was appointed at Liverpool.
How long
That shows you as well when you haven't got a great manager. You know, haven't got a manager that's known in the game. I mean, if Eddie Howe goes out to have a word with the player from outside the Premier League, I think the first thing they would ask is, who's Eddie Howe? You know, it's he's got no name in the game. That's the big issue with him. We need somebody who's got a bit of presence in the game, and somebody who their name alone gives you a little bit of an edge on transfers.
Areola?
I cannot be bothered to rise again to the same staid old arguments. It's utter nonsense. So just carry on.
So what do you think second half? What do you think second half? Because I think we've had a couple of internet connection issues. So do you think England can get a few goals in the second half?
Well, I'm hoping so. Certainly, we've got. It's not like we've got nothing on the bench for to make changes, because we certainly have. And let's see some players starting to play, and let's let's have a direction from Tuchel, elite manager, saying get that ball forward more quickly instead of tippy tappy around Pep Guardiola football. Let's see what we can do.
You think Garner have got anything extra to give in the second half, Jefferson? Or do you think they'll be just quite happy the way things are going?
Yeah,
Fans look like they're enjoying themselves though, which is what we want to see. Festival of football, carnival atmosphere, and I'm sure, obviously, in the pubs as well, it's lively. It's lively.
Do you think there's any fear
someone who
with
just enjoyed chatting with your friends and having a drink if the match was crap though? I want to see a decent match.
Yeah.
They're just coming out for the second half here, so it will get ready for the second half kicking off. So do you have any fears for this half, Ian? Do you think there's any chance Garner can score in this game?
Like I said, I think just right at the end of that first half, they showed they could. Semenyo can go past anybody, can't he?
He can.
You combine Semenyo turning something on at the same time as Pickford has a bit of a mind fart, and we could be one down so easily.
It's going to be strange for any substitutes because they're coming on from the corners, aren't they? So they've got they're coming on from like the far corner. So any subs that were happening at half time, you won't really see straight away.
How are you guys getting on with Signal? You guys all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you mate.
Yeah. Bokey's cracking a bit. I reset.
Yeah, Mike hasn't got back in yet for some reason, but we'll soldier on without him.
Is that any better with me?
You were okay.
I've reset
for me.
I've reset a couple of times. You have to, don't you?
On my end, Bokey.
I'll just listen to myself.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, was it, mate? Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Guinness.
Oh, happy birthday, was I?
Was I? That's number one out the fridge, isn't it? Ooh, leave you where that came from.
It's going to be a dangerous night.
Here we go, then.
Enjoy the retirement home, mate.
What is it? This countdown before kickoff?
There we go. We're off now. Gonna clear long. Up gets the ball. Beats Jed Spence. No, he doesn't. Rice intercepts out at Spence, and Spence nicely back to Rice. Oh, who lets it go? through in the corner.
It's like we've got our very own Andy Gray in the house, isn't it?
There we go.
I can't believe no one said unbelievable, Jeff, yet.
Unbelievable win.
Apart from Semenyo and has he still got his Bruno? We're going, yeah, I'll be able to recognise Semenyo and Ayew, but apart from that, I'll struggle. Anyway, into Gee. What
You got
Anderson
plenty of presents as well, was there?
back again. Where we're gonna go, Gee? Go on, push that ball forward, man. He's taking it forward. Not a lot of options, to be fair. He's got to try a big high loop ball.
I mean,
Well,
that's
well-
not ideal for the conditions, is it?
No,
It's
no.
just like, don't panic.
There's always going to be.
you know.
But anyway, there's been
Always
no changes. And here we go again. Spence down to Gordon on the left. Inside he goes. Gets brought down. Free kick, England.
He's wicket's pissed there, isn't he? He just went straight out.
Yeah. No attempt to hold up the ball.
You got a free kick, you mean? Like we keep praising Bruno for doing. But it's Anthony Gordon, so let's get knocking him. Why not? Go on, Spence, take it on, son. No, back it goes. What a surprise. There's 3 men now between the lines. Get the ball through to one of them. No, just back it.
Someone dropped short. Someone dropped short to pick it up. Someone.
You
There
don't
we
want...
go. There
Jeff,
we go.
I don't want them to drop through. I want them to stay between the lines.
But I'm saying, at least if someone comes to collect, you've got something. There was just a big gap.
Yeah, but then they just pass it back again.
It's just the same as the first half, isn't it? I mean,
Ball.
He looks like
I tell you what, I wonder, because we've now had 3 attacks down the left-hand side. I wonder if Tuchel's made a conscious decision
change
to go. Oh, horrible ball.
Aye,
Now then, I think he's offside, like, but we'll see.
Oh man! And
Great tackle, Bellingham.
Bellingham's run all the way back.
Yeah, well done. And Anderson loses the ball sloppily there.
The crowd was cheering Jude.
I think that was Kane, that win.
Say again, sorry?
I think it was Kane who lost the ball.
Who's he crossing to? They're literally on the edge of the box. So why is he crossed the ball? You're giving away the ball cheaply.
Am I behind you or something? Yeah, I haven't seen any of that.
48-24?
Yeah, well, I'm 30. I'm in front of you.
48-31.
That's a great. They're just showing Bellingham's tackle again there. Excellent.
I think what we all have to remember is Wynn doesn't watch the same game as the rest of us.
I'm just happy we ain't 30 seconds behind anymore.
Ian, do you see any change in the second half yet?
No, I personally don't think we'll see a real change until those subs come on.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
That's how easy it is, though.
Yeah, indeed.
Man, oh man.
You know what? That's probably the best chance of the match.
Yeah.
It probably is.
He was in. He got in.
Let that be a wake-up call now. Come on. Look at this. 5. Still 5. None of them going forward.
And none of them running. They're just standing still.
Push. There's the ball. Now go on, Anthony, son. Get on that.
Thing is, it's so wet. So that's it. The ball just zips out. You can't do high balls on the wet pitch because it's just going to go.
Well, that was a lovely high ball that nearly came off, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's got 20 yards of space, though, to run into.
Took it well.
Did you see Gordon there? That was disgusting from him. He could have went shoulder to shoulder, and he sort of backed out of it completely.
So Spence actually gets a nick on it. Carlos Queiroz, we know, obviously, is prominent as Sir Alex Ferguson.
I'm saying Man U.
And
Alex.
former
Looks like-
Real Madrid coach as well.
Yeah, but
Looks like
also
a proper gangster, doesn't he?
also notably to kind of back up what Borky says, one of the very few things that I possibly agree with is an example of Ferguson changing his number 2 on a regular, well, not on a regular basis, but
Yeah, every 3 years.
you know,
Yeah.
and
'Cause he had
that's
Brian Kidd.
something we've never seen Howe do.
Yeah,
He
Brian
doesn't really
Kidd,
change his
Steve
thought
McLaren,
and stuff.
Rene Mullenstein. I think is it
Yeah.
who's the geezer that was Hull manager? Was it Keane? I forgot his first name. Is it Steve Keane or is Steve Keane or
Well,
something?
start off with Dave Whelan.
Mike Keane or something like that was his
Steve
name.
McLaren, wasn't it, as well?
Steve
Steve
McLaren,
yeah.
Rene Mullenstein, whose daughter's actually doing coverage on Sky these days as well.
It's not what you know.
Who you know, indeed.
Oh, what a waste of a free kick, man! We've got a free kick, sort of 30 yards out on the right hand side. Get it in the box. He takes a quick free kick, sends Madueke down the wing, and now Rice, who took the quick free kick when nobody was expecting it, is giving Madueke grief.
Tell you, man, I don't rate him at the highest level.
No.
I really don't.
No offense to Garner here, but do we really need Anderson and Rice on this pitch?
Probably not. No, you could get away with one.
Yeah, and put in a more attacking player on.
But this is what I think it'll be interesting to see if Tuchel changes tact in as we move forward in this half, because he made the initiative against Croatia, didn't he? He went really attacking.
Did he keep that in or not? He did.
It's not as
I
if
don't
we're
think
tired.
he's wrong tactically. I think it's just the personnel aren't playing, are they?
But none of them having a good game, that's for sure.
Looks like Ghana have got the free kick up there.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous position.
So what? VAR get involved in other decisions now?
Well, yeah. I thought they
Corners.
should have had a corner, and they've got a corner now instead of that free kick.
They said VAR gave the corner.
They gave a corner. Yeah.
Can give corners, yeah.
Oh wow!
Bloody ridiculous.
It's not. It's the right decision.
Oh, he was free in the middle as well. It just didn't quite land for him.
Good corner.
It was a good delivery in the box.
That was a better recovery. Pickford doing what he was doing start of the last game.
Caleb,
As always, you can't touch a
He
goalkeeper.
was the scorer.
Offside as well.
Offside if he hadn't done anything.
But that wasn't a foul.
Nah, it wasn't a foul. He missed the ball.
Yeah,
Pickford.
it was Pickford.
No, but I think they gave the offside. The free kick was for the offside, not the foul.
This might end up as a 1-0, you know, the way the game's going.
No, I think
Where will we be, if we don't beat Panama?
If we don't beat Ghana,
Are we in the top? I'm just beginning to worry. Are we in the top half of this little?
It depends on goal difference. Depends how much we get beat by, obviously. But that's typical Borky, as positive as ever.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not sure about that, you know.
nah.
In terms of,
He's gone down as if the players checked him, but he didn't really.
Again, why take a quick free kick there? I mean, we're going to get it again, but
Kane's trying to get the player booked, isn't he? That's the only reason you do that.
Could they be looking at a handball here?
Oh, I mean, that's ridiculous.
No,
the game's gone. If that's handball, the game's gone.
I was going to say.
Oh, I think we've got our illustrious commentator back who'll do a far better job than I've been doing. Who we're missing there? Jeffo.
Michael?
No, we're there now. Are you okay, mate?
So I'm not gonna lie, there was just a moment where everyone spoke, and I think we just blew up. But I'm clear to everyone because my internet, I've had to reset everything. But we all good?
You
We're
are
all
back,
good.
sir. You are back.
Yeah.
Are you on 55-26?
Sadly, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you see the chance for Ghana there. They probably have the best chance of the game.
I've missed it, so it never happened.
Oh,
That's it. That's actually 3-1 touches in a row.
So how's it been the last 10 minutes? Has it been
You've missed
cagey still?
absolutely nothing other than a good Ghana chance. And a Pickford flap.
I was sort of hoping I'd
And
leave
that was
and then.
offside and
you
all,
know,
surely.
I was sort of
Well,
hoping I'd
definitely showed a
leave and
little bit
everything would
more.
go well.
Gordon as well's been explaining
No
how trim your
saves
lilies,
made
so
by
I've
either
been
keeper
watching that.
in these openings 55 minutes. But Jed Spence with the ball now. Nice
Oh,
little flick behind
beautiful
from Gordon.
back heel by Gordon.
Spence.
Hit
Andy
it.
going on the edge. Oh,
Go on.
Go on,
Knocks
this
it
time,
away.
hit it.
clear.
just shoot.
He did.
Great defending.
Great defending. Go on now, this time, hit it.
Gordon! Easy
Straight down the
save.
keeper's throat.
Can we sign a Jete? Because he looks like he's had a great game.
First save made by a goalkeeper there. Well, from what I can see.
Wasn't he the goalkeeper?
The second shot, which is in Gordon into his midriff.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the second one was, yeah.
Yes, that is the first shot on target we've got in the game. Great. I'd like to celebrate, but it might not get any better.
Oh, well, that's two
was on
shots on
target?
target. Yeah, that's two now.
Oh,
First one wasn't a
And
shot
you-
on target. It was defended by a defender.
Right.
Just the Gordon one that was saved.
Oh, so it's only classed as a shot on target if someone was to clear the ball off the line.
yeah, I still don't think
And
it is,
none-
unfortunately.
A non-keeper
It's a block.
clears it
So
off the
it's
line.
just
It's not a
Gordon-
shot on
Gordon
target.
saves.
That's a bit silly.
Oh, Madawega's got a good
Oh,
chance
well
on the right
done.
hand side there. Nice little touch, but it's well dealt with by the Ghanaian defender, number 18.
Yes, you were right first time, man.
Where's the initiative?
Showing a little bit of ambition.
Yeah, they're definitely up in the pace here, by the way.
Although Rice has been shoved
Rice
off the
has
ball
shoved off
very
the ball.
easily.
You guys,
In behind.
I told you. I tell everyone about Declan Rice.
18.
I'm telling you, man. He cannot play.
Oh.
That's a foul.
Bella, they got away
that's
with
played
one
on.
there.
That's a foul. That's a
Didn't find
foul.
it at the
That was
No
a
way,
point.
Jose.
That
Go on,
That was a
Anthony.
foul to me.
Go on,
like.
Anthony.
On the edge of the box. Come on, man. But as for Declan
Gordon's
Rice,
lost it.
he got caught out there. Again, I keep telling you, he too many touches, man. Just release the ball. He needs
Yeah,
to
go
Get
on.
off this
blood
pitch.
and blood. Just release the ball.
Oh,
Gordon and Rice need to come off the pitch at this point. It must be
Yeah.
said. Neither. Well, actually, Gordon, to be honest, since I've been back in the last 4 minutes, he's been decent. To
That
be
was
fair.
an absolutely
But
fabulous
hasn't
little
done it.
back heel by him.
Yeah. So he's growing into the game maybe a little bit more than some of the others. But again, it hasn't been good enough by.
Right, come on, two on the left.
by
Go,
England until-
go, give him it. Overlap.
Gordon with the Spence on the overlap, but he chooses to go inside to Anderson.
To drive towards goal in that first instance.
Oh, he beats his man, gets a cross in, and is it a
Corner.
foul? It's a free kick.
corner kick.
Oh, free
Late
kick.
contact there. Inaki Williams, I believe that was, who managed to catch him. And a yellow card is coming out as well for Inaki Williams. So I'll be honest, there's been a few fouls by the sounds of things that should have been, but he just catches him late. There's no malice in that, but it is sloppy.
Yeah, it's a yellow. Yeah, it's a yellow. We've seen a few of those in this tournament, isn't it? A slight little rake.
Yeah, I think if you stand on somebody's foot, there may be a directive that said it's automatic.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying it's a bit sloppy, isn't it? But
Come on,
free
Black
kick.
Stars.
Come on.
Come on, Black Stars.
25 fouls in this game already, by the way, and only 2 yellow cards.
Race from here, you've got to clear the first man.
Back post
Push!
into Anderson. It's well
Free
blocked
header!
again.
A free header.
Couldn't do anything with it though. Anderson peels off his man. Oh, he's peeling off no one at the back
That's off
post.
the training ground.
Yeah, and
It was.
I mean, that is classic 1990s England right there, isn't it? Whip it in, get it on your noggin, you know what I mean? Put it in the mixer.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't, was it? I think that's off the training ground. It was deliberately outside the melee for Anderson to run onto. When he got it on, and it was on target. It was well blocked.
It's a case of good delivery, wrong player, isn't it? If that had maybe been a Mark Gahey.
If that had been a Dan Burn.
Yeah. Harry Kane, whoever. Yeah.
Harry's already proved it, of course.
I mean, surely he would have been seeing the night.
Bush!
Haaland scoring more goals. Anderson again.
Anderson.
Kane would want to add to his tally, obviously, to keep in touch with the big boys, you know.
I can't remember Anderson ever scoring with his head.
It's just what I was going to say. That's the one thing that's not in Anderson's game is he doesn't score enough goals.
No, he hasn't won an aerial duel today yet.
He just won that one.
But it wasn't a duel, was it? Free header.
What, the second one?
There's another one he's missed. But
He has to
the
take him on.
Ghanaian has headed it to
on.
Anthony Gordon.
See, he's ignored the overlap there, so...
How's that not our throw in? Oh, well, it didn't matter.
Well, one back high up the pitch. Harry Kane now.
Oh, away.
Think that might have looked worse than it was, but it's definitely a foul. And England have a free kick in a very, very good position after Thomas Partey slides in on Harry Kane.
Is this going to be the dog moment for Bellingham?
So hang on. The one before on Gordon was a yellow card. That one's miles worse than out.
No, I don't think that was a yellow card.
It's mistimed, isn't it? Again, there's no intent. I think it's mistimed.
He didn't stamp on his foot.
But he did.
Let Reece James take this one, Rice. Let Reece James take this one.
That was ankle to ankle.
Okay, this can't be.
I would over the Real Madrid.
Unless he's going to slide it to Reece James. No.
Rice floats it in towards the back post. Cleared by Ghana. Anderson on the volley. It's knocked down Andy Gordon. Going to knock it out wide. By the way, Kate! It's terrible.
Side foots it over the bar. It was probably the right idea.
Bring the subs on now. Bring the subs on. If you really want to go for the 3 points, bring the subs on. Okay, O'Reilly coming on.
Yeah,
but
O'Reilly and Saka.
Is O'Reilly coming left wing forward or what? It better not be at left back because he.
And again, that would have been a Gordon assist.
You'd imagine he'd maybe be going in at centre mid.
Yeah, Cuff, agreed. That's what we said earlier in the first half. This is no different to watching a Toon game. That's for sure.
Yeah, and here we go, 63 minutes substitute time. That's what elite managers do, man.
When's the water break?
Well,
67
I'm just waiting for
minutes,
Jacob Murphy
67.
to warm up.
Okay, so it's coming up soon.
The Ghanaian manager isn't waiting. He's making a change now.
Oh, he's bleeding. Is it on his eye? Is his eye cut?
Oh, it is.
Rice just did that.
All right, so Saka and O'Reilly coming on.
I'm not convinced on O'Reilly unless it's in a forward position. I just don't. I'm not convinced by him in defence at all. Unless he switch, I don't know. Maybe he's switching to 3 at the back.
Well,
Reece James slot in the back,
or Spence potentially.
Spence and O'Reilly at wing back.
Sides.
Yeah, Spence going to right side maybe. O'Reilly going left wing back maybe.
Because to be fair, Reece James is done now.
Because they can leave 3 at the back. That would be solid, and it might push us higher up the pitch. But we'll see what the shape looks like. Yeah, Gordon off.
Anyway.
For me, he can't start the next game. He's just
He's been shocking, hasn't he?
listen. He'll press and press, but it's an
No,
attacking
Spencer's
game.
off.
I want to see my wingers attacking.
Yeah. So who's playing on the right, and is Madawaki going to come on the left?
So
Yeah, must be.
is James gone to right back? No.
No, just O'Reilly has replaced Spence.
O'Reilly to left back.
O'Reilly's replaced Spence, and Saka's replaced Gordon, which presumably means Madawaki is going to go on the left wing. So still no Rashford.
Wow.
No, that's a strange one, isn't it?
Fatawu, I mean, I think he's trying to get his move away from Leicester at the moment, isn't he?
They've gave Thomas Partey the armband there. Jordan Ayew's coming off.
Bruno Wiggs coming off.
Yeah, I think the little kids telling us there's some subs coming on. Yeah, Steve, you're right, mate. I should keep it simple.
That's what elite managers do, man. Make changes in 63 minutes, like for like.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's just what elite managers do.
Come on! Oh, that's got to be a red. That's a red card. That's a red card.
That's a red card.
That's a red card. He's taking him out. He's through on goal. Last man. Red card.
Who's the foul on, though? I thought the foul was on Pickford.
Yeah, the foul's been given against Ghana.
I thought
it's a 50.
The foul was against
that would
Pickford.
be,
Oh, no,
that's not that. If that goes to VAR, we are knackered.
Oh,
If that goes to VAR, the Ghana fella gets sent off. Look at that foot up.
No, if that goes to VAR, I think Pickford gets sent off.
I think, to be honest, I think they're both pretty poor. I don't think VAR will look at it.
Geordie Dan's put a spoiler there. Geordie Dan's put a spoiler. There we go.
Yeah, kept it as an England free kick. I think it's one of those. There's not a clear person who's in the wrong.
Madawaki's definitely gone on the left.
Oh, is Madawaki even still on as well?
Tell you one thing with that, even though we got away with it, that was a hell of a chance again took by Pickford. He's had a very dodgy start to the World Cup.
He certainly has.
They've been played through. They've got in about 3 times now. And you just have to think, if that's a Germany, if that's a Spain, if that's a Brazil, if that's a Holland, that kind of thing, we're in trouble.
Gone.
Well one up by England. And Harry Kane takes a low drive and it's well held.
Oh. It's another shot on target, though.
Bugger.
Lovely bit of play, just winning it high in there from England, but it's not a great finish. It's low, it's slow, keeper can get himself onto that, but you want to see England taking shots from that kind of area. You've already heard Joe Hart talking about how difficult this ball seems to be to save from those long shots, and we haven't seen England attempt enough of them, in my opinion.
And just out of interest, Sky Bet had a special on that the super gambler Mighty Win thought he would try and make some money on because it looked like a no-brainer. They were offering even money for Harry Kane to have one shot on target in the first half.
Well, that didn't
even money. So the Mighty Win decided he was going to have 50 on it, thinking he was buying money.
Wow.
Yeah, that's hopefully you'd expect goes a little better than that, because there's knee shots.
One shot on target in the first half.
I mean, was there one shot in the first half? I thought
no, that's the point.
50
Yeah, he
has to go down as a waste.
By a mile.
It's a great ball in there. That has to go down as a waste chance, surely.
Yeah.
Kane saying that he should have left it. Kane saying he should have left it, isn't it? I think.
Oh well, maybe the shout put him off or something, and I don't know. But it was a free header. It should have been on target, if nothing
The
else.
water break anyway as they go off the pitch.
Did you say you put 50,
Had a few
50 on
adverts.
Harry Kane?
Yeah,
Win.
one shot.
Gatorade is better
One
than
shot on
Powerade.
target first
I
off.
bet you're glad you didn't waste a whole pound.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that.
50 of your British pounds.
I'd like to see that Pickford challenge back again. You know, because I'm
Well,
not
I wouldn't
sure.
I wouldn't mind seeing it back again either, because I
'Cause,
thought that could have been a red card to Pickford.
I thought it could have been quite easy.
My first initial instinct was that Pickford had been fouled, but then he appeared to miss the ball completely, and then
And then just
Forge into the
took the
player.
Ghanaian player out. But
yeah, it's a red card. It's a red card.
Then the Ghanaian player tries to tackle him with both feet off the ground. So I thought it was a red for the Ghanaian lad.
well,
I
Interesting.
guess if they're both
goes to
doing it, they
show.
cancel each other out, don't they? Nobody gets sent off.
Interesting. Well, at least you got more talking points in this half already.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think the last 15 minutes will really open up, isn't it? It's really going to open up. But like I
Ooh,
said,
I like
I'll be delighted with the point against England.
You've got a half an hour to go yet, remember.
TV have started calling these match breaks now as well. Hydration breaks. There was a little red set. There you go, match break.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They're adverts.
Hydration break is what?
Step on the way
For the
for it
Home
to be
Depot.
4 quarters.
Home Depot advertising this is a match break.
Yeah, that was a nasty old cut for Caleb Urenchi.
That's a canny little job
Easy
they've
for you
done
to
him
say.
there.
He's going to look like he's been in a boxing match, you know?
They've done it in like the shape of a star, haven't they?
I was going to say X marks the spot.
Okay, another spoiler. What was it saying? Morgan Rogers is coming on?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's warming up, certainly.
I don't get it, though. We're only 3 seconds behind. So what are people saying that we ain't seeing?
No, BBC right now is on 73-23.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got even more behind them. We're a minute behind now.
We're a minute behind terrestrial.
Look, there's the Palace shirt. Can you see it? The guy was wearing it at the front.
People still watch terrestrial telly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure they're paying their TV license as well.
Jesus Christ.
Or not. I mean, that was the whole interesting thing about the BBC set being in Salford or whatever, whereas ITV have overlooking the George Washington Bridge or whatever.
The Brooklyn Bridge, fabulous.
Brooklyn Bridge, yeah.
Oh, hey. Eze and
Anderson.
Oh, wow.
Eze and
Wow.
Rogers for Bellingham and Anderson. Jeeps. Fucking Rice is still on then.
So Rogers is the switch for Bellingham, and then
to be fair to Tuchel, Anderson played the other game as he sort of rotating it between them, giving them a rest. It's a hell of a chance he's took, though.
Has Rice actually recovered from his injury?
But
maybe Rice
is a better CDM than what Anderson is. Dead simple.
Yeah, he's probably going to stick now, isn't he? He's going to stick in the middle. Oof.
Yeah. Well, we've got enough forward players now, so Rice sits in front of the back four.
Kwasi Sibo,
hopefully back three. Nice move.
Kwasi Sibo's made about 4 fouls, and he's not got a card yet. He has got away with a few. I must admit, he's been quite naughty.
Naughty.
It's at this point that you've got a problem because Kane hasn't been playing well, has he? He's not had the best of games, but we haven't really got anybody in the bench that can replace him.
Nah. I said,
this is why you hope you in some of these games you could get 2 or 3 in front, take Kane off, and give some minutes to the likes of Watkins or our old guy.
See, this is showing a blueprint for how other teams can play against us now, because they're showing that we can't break down a lot.
We've heard that before.
As it stands.
Hey.
That's another England corner anyway.
Corner to England, yeah.
Great challenge that is. I think Ghana's defence has been immense today. They've concentrated to a man, taking up great defensive positions, getting the blocks, the clearances in as well.
I think when you go man for man, Ghana have had the miles better game, haven't they?
Yeah, I think defensively, people will say they've parked the bus, but
But that's the way they have to play, isn't it?
they've made key interceptions as well.
Go on.
Oh, he thought about going down there, Saka.
Another
Oh, it was
corner.
Madueke. Okay.
No, he thought it was
Oh, it's not another corner. It looks like he's been goal kick.
It's overturned. He's been given a goal kick. I think it was a corner. It was a corner.
Oh, he kicks it onto his leg.
No, it goes against his foot again. Was it goal kick?
I'm just laughing at the man for man. The Ghana players are doing better than the England players,
Carlos Corres.
That'll count for the XG 66.
But no, Wayne. What we mean is in regards to the level of their players. So their players are playing it like probably above their level. The England players are playing below theirs.
They've won the battles.
It's not saying, isn't it? It's not saying Ghana have been the better. We've got the better players. It's saying Ghana have
they've been playing better, man for man. That's exactly what you just said.
But as in regards to their skill sets, England have got miles better players. We'll all sit here and say that, but they haven't played to their level, whereas Ghana have.
Well, other than the goals, the stats would argue otherwise.
But the
I
give up trying. I'm not trying to explain this anymore. Basically,
77% possession, 14 shots.
That's not the point. That's not the point we're making. The point we're making is Ghana's players have played to a higher level than England players have played in regards to their own skill sets.
But you were saying man for man.
Well, yeah.
Been a team performance, isn't it? I mean, they've been defensively switched
it's
on.
Up and under.
They've not been naive, They could have tried to come out and play, but again, the game.
No, I think they've done exactly right.
Yeah,
if I was going in at the minute, I'd be on the moon.
It's great tactics because this point effectively puts you through, in theory.
Yeah.
Barring a collapse,
They've picked the times to attack and the times to defend, haven't they? They've seen little pockets of play where they've thought we can attack a little bit here, but then they've sat back for other points of the game.
Yeah, I think the main takeaway from this is the fact that England just haven't actually had enough creativity to break anyone down, and Ghana have actually got a great break on here. So, he's through, and it's that's.
He's got in the way! He got in the way! Oh my God!
Jed Spence losing the ball out to Fatau, and
that was that. As in Jed Spence,
was it Ozzy? And he's given an offside.
Yeah. He blocked the Ghanaian player blocked the own goal. No, but there was a handball in there as well.
Oh, is that a penalty?
What was Konsa doing there?
That was a penalty.
That's not a legitimate challenge. What was?
Yeah, if that's not offside, it's a pen.
He's jumped completely off his feet there.
He's given an offside.
Offside.
England got lucky there.
Have been the team that have made the breakthrough a few times now, and it shows their tactics are working. On that counter. England must be switched on. Yeah. But that's crazy.
And to be fair, I thought Eddie did really well to get back there, and so did Contact did well to get across at the finish.
He wasn't offside.
I didn't see the offside. I don't get what that was about.
I didn't think he was offside, but the ref signalled for offside, and they didn't overturn it.
Well, the offside was if he was offside to give that, the offside was on the halfway line.
He was over the halfway line, though. He was over.
Tawu, then?
No, but I'm saying they give the free kick. They give the free kick in the penalty box
That's true, actually, yeah.
If they're saying he was offside before that penalty, he wasn't.
I
He
think
was
England are very, very
Hang
lucky.
on. Let's see
They
this
should have a
again.
red. They should have a red card and a potential penalty.
I really think that was a penalty.
It's 100% a penalty. I'm assuming what the offside must have been is when it's kicked against Semenyo, because Semenyo's behind the goalkeeper.
That's it.
But before that, it's a penalty.
Yeah, that's after that phase of play.
Yeah.
Strange.
It's
We've got away with one there.
yeah, that's a pen. 100%.
They're showing it again. Oh, Konsa takes him out before he even gets the shot off. Look at Konsa. Look.
That's 100% a penalty. I mean,
That
I
is
don't want it to
penalty.
be.
He's offside. The ball through is offside.
He's not.
That's why
But the
it's-
foul takes place. No, he's not. And the foul takes place before he even gets the shot off.
Ian, he ran from the halfway line, if he'd been offside, if they'd given it as an offside for him, it would have been on the halfway line.
That's crazy, man.
He doesn't carry the ball into the England half. Somebody else is doing that and then plays him in, and it's the playing him in when he's offside.
We'll need to see it again. And
mean,
no
very
doubt
strange
we
one.
will.
You can't be leaping off your feet in the box and not win the ball and take the man out. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, as it
Yeah,
stands,
he was trying to do a flying sort of back heel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really strange decision. England won a free kick here with Mensah fouling Bukayo Saka. Free kick to England on the right-hand side now. And what you'll probably find is now there's a bit of controversy. The other team will go up and score. Maybe that's just wishful thinking.
England have got 3 Nigerians on the pitch. Come on, that should spur you on, man. Come on.
Can England put a poor performance behind them and get a goal to clinch it? Well, I wouldn't put money on it, to be honest with you. But they got a good chance here from a free kick.
Okay, so it's going to be an in-swinger, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks that way. Let's see what England can do
Kane's on the
here.
outskirts.
Saka to take, whipped in, and it doesn't beat the first man again. England managed to... Oh, it's stupid.
Oh, man.
There's a foul on the edge of the box. Mark Gay pulls back his man. This probably stops a Ghana attack, to be fair, but not what you want to see from England in that position. Been really, really poor in the final thirds, gents.
It's too late, this change. It's too late.
Madueke for Rashford. Rashford should have been on 60 minutes latest, really.
Guys, I've just watched it back again. It's the same guy who runs into he takes it on the halfway line and runs into the box, and it's him who gets fouled.
Yeah.
It is definitely a penalty.
That's soft. Come on, man. Honestly, it was a pen, guys, and there also should have been a red card, honestly. But that one there for me is a pen all day.
Oh, when did Rashford come on?
Just
It
now?
just happened.
Oh, right.
He does. Have you been asleep, Wayne?
Well,
Couldn't
no,
blame him.
I thought I must have been, but I can't when the hell to see. Go on, Harrison. Oh, it's not. It's O'Reilly.
O'Reilly loses out on the left-hand side. And it's a long ball forward for Pickwood to deal with, but he does so pretty composed
well.
manner. Let's see, England going to try and get the ball forward, but not with any real haste. I will say, 14 shots for England to Ghana's 1, but the only thing that matters is that the score is 0-0, and Ghana should have probably had the best chance of the game. But Saka on the right-hand side now. England just can't get the end of that final play, and when they do, the final ball isn't particularly great, but it's out wide to Rashford right now. Little ding in, easily dealt with really by Ghana, and it's going to go out wide, and it's to be honest, it looked like a little bit of a dive, not to, but it is a free kick for Tawu then. Let's take a look at that.
He's done well
Good
since coming on for Tawu. He's had a good couple of dribbles.
Yeah, the Leicester man. We'll say this is very, very similar to what we saw with Spain, with Cabo Verde, etc. And, we've seen another number of teams flatly deceive throughout the tournament, but the big difference for England is when you are playing like this, can you pick up the win and still get something from the game? And we've seen no evidence of that, really. But these last 5 minutes, obviously, we've seen a lot of late goals in this tournament so far.
Even France,
because it's not 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, true.
France with Iraq, France with Senegal, Germany with Ivory Coast, even Norway as well. You know, we've seen these teams eventually break some of these teams down. So,
It's out wide with
Right,
Bukayo
go.
Saka. He's been decent since he's come on,
Bit of
Saka.
magic.
Comes
And
inside.
he has
it's
a
a good save.
A typical Saka shot.
Yeah,
Great.
cuts inside.
Cuts in and let's fly on target. Excellent effort.
reminds me of the goal against Switzerland, wasn't it? He did that. He got it in the far corner, similar run.
He's done it
very well.
He's done it time and again, not just
Rice
for
with
England,
one
for
from T.
Arsenal as well. Oh!
It's out wide. Once again, whipped in. Nico Riley!
Oh,
It's up for
Harry Kane!
Harry Kane spurs the follow-up, and that is an absolute
He
shocker.
will never get an easier chance than that this World Cup.
Yeah.
Wow.
Riley's unlucky.
What was he doing?
You've got to drive that low, haven't you?
O'Reilly really unlucky to hit the bar with the header.
You've
Harry
just gotta
Kane,
get it
ball
on
comes out
target.
of him. And the man you'd want in that position just not composed enough. But finally, England have turned up to the second game of the World Cup. Must have been delays. Maybe they thought there'd be a weather warning and they didn't have to turn up for an extra hour and a half or something. But finally, they've turned up after Ghana have looked the better team, in all honesty, in regards to getting forward and actually creating.
Shut up, man.
They should have had a penalty.
They had 3 clear-cut opportunities compared to England.
Definitely ahead in the second half on
They have
points.
win. You can't deny that, mate. They have.
I can't deny it.
They've been breaking the lines on the counter-attack. They've been getting through.
I'll be honest, until about 2 minutes ago, if you'd said there's one team that's going to win this, who is it? It wouldn't be England. But everything can change. It's still 0-0, and that's the only thing that matters at this point.
Which
Long ball
probably
forward.
means that both teams are going through.
And remember the injuries that's happened, the head injuries, the eye cut. It'll probably be 7 or 8 minutes added time, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would imagine that probably
Yeah,
favours
but
England.
the head injury was the first half, so that's already gone.
I tell you what, the wingers with Saka
Well
and
done, Saka getting the
Rashford on
throwing out of that.
have looked miles better than Gordon and the other lad.
Madueke.
Madueke.
For the second game, we just need to
Wait,
start. with our
Rashford's
strongest
done
team.
nothing.
Just start with our strongongest team. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a cheap giveaway.
Given away really cheaply there by England, and it's a poor ball in behind. Rashford, not Rashford, Rice should get there, in front of Fatawu, and to be honest, they nearly made a meal of it there in the corner, England, but they've done well.
He's just left
Left his boot
Rice
in.
with a
Giving
leaving
the
present
ball
there.
away.
Got away with it.
Just giving the ball away.
England trying to progress forward again. Rashford on the left-hand side. Coming inside again, though. It's just not enough urgency in these later stages at this precise moment. And Eze.
Rashford's movement is so much better than Gordon's. He cuts inside to make the space and cuts back outside. You know, you can see he's moving around to try to get some space. Gordon just hung around on the left-hand side, basically.
They're a lot more willing to give Rashford the ball, I'll say
Look at that. He's hit the first man. Useless.
And he's give away a free kick as well. 1 minute left of regulation time. Rashford seems absolutely fuming.
This has been a barnstormer from Ghana in terms of tactical shape, defensive shape, and it's a wonderful point, you know.
If they get it.
yeah, if they get it, yeah.
To be honest, it looks...
Lucky by O'Reilly, that one.
It was. O'Reilly does really well in
And
Kane.
then that follow-up is dogs.
Harry
think-
Kane, how could he do that?
Do you think at this World Cup the racing VAR decisions too quick? They're not actually looking at things properly.
It'd be an interesting one. Oh!
Why wasn't Pickford out for that?
I was just adding to the scoreboard there because we're going to have 6 minutes added time. But ball came down there, lofted into the box, ended up falling at the feet of Semenya, who just flung his foot at and a shot went over the bar. 6 minutes added time, as we say. 6 minutes for somebody to get a goal. Let's see what happens here. Eze into Rashford. A lot of attacking talent on the pitch for England. Let's see if they can do anything.
Come on.
And obviously, in the 3 tournaments I've seen, Ghana have made it into the knockouts twice. So, obviously, the famous 2010, where we nearly within a whisker of a semi-final. And back in 2006, we made it to the second round. I think we got knocked out by
Good
Brazil.
ball. Now go.
Run it.
By Brazil.
Nice. It's over. It's a corner.
Corner to England.
First time cross. Well defended.
2014, we were in the group of death. So I think we had Portugal and Germany in our group. So we were never getting out of the group in 2014. But yeah, we're starting to build a bit of pedigree in the World Cup.
Yeah, it'd be a fantastic result. I'd say a fantastic result. It'd be a good result. All things considered. Let's see how this one's going to end, though, because there's still 5 minutes to play. England with a corner whipped in towards the back post, and it evades everybody. Really, really poor in the end, because it's a good ball. It's a good ball towards the back post, but who is it at the back there? Semenya with the arm in the back of Kane just puts him off. Not a foul, just puts him off, and he can't jump.
Well defended, if you're honest, isn't it?
Yeah, well, very well defended. Ball long and up in the air. Nico O'Reilly fights for it.
Rashford does well.
That's what I said. Rogers does direct running. He doesn't
Rogers, not Rashford. Oh, well, there's me giving Rashford credit. I shouldn't have. He gets a corner.
You know what? Since Rashford's come on, this left-hand side, she's got a lot more space, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A lot more natural.
Bit more action going on.
They're actually looking to try and give the ball down that left-hand side, which we weren't seeing in the first half at all. Corner again for England. Let's see what they can do.
It's looking like England's best bet at the moment, isn't it? The set pieces.
Yeah. Rice with it whipped in.
Go
Back
on.
post. Evades Harry
Nice.
Kane. Whipped in. It's cleared off the line.
Off the lane.
Mark Gay with a looping header at the back post. Didn't look too dangerous, to be fair, but it was off the line in the end. A looping header, which was well defended in the last stages. But it's another corner for England here. And it is worth saying they do normally have at least one stinking result in the group stages. The corner's easily cleared and punched wide for an England throw on this right-hand side. Well defended by the keeper there, and it has to be said, Ghana's second choice goalkeeper hasn't looked out to play today.
Yeah, there was famously, was it the 0-0 against Nigeria in 2002? And I think the 0-0 against Algeria in 2010, I think, stand out as poor group stage performances, both against African teams as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Against Tunisia at one stage as well. In a group. Drew 1-all, I think.
Tunisia.
That was 1-all.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that might have been France 98. I think that was the opener. We beat them 2-0, I think. Oh no, you're thinking about 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah. We just snuck two late Harry Kane goals. I think we went 1-0 down.
Yeah, first game of the tournament.
Yeah. I remember that now. That
wasn't going in, by the way.
I was going to say, his header wasn't going in.
Well, cleared somewhat off the line.
Come on.
Another corner here for England. Let's see what they can do.
Start slagging Gordon.
It's open. They can hang on. I'll be chuffed with a point. absolutely chuffed. Yeah?
This would be an
I
excellent
thought it was
result.
gonna be an annihilation win. Yeah? I thought it was going to be an annihilation, mate.
It has been in all but goals.
Carlos Queiroz has got it tactically spot on.
Whipped in, hopefully for Ghana. The tactics don't run out of luck. Well, luck's on the side maybe there as well, because it didn't seem like there was too much going on there, but there is
Ghana
a foul in
to
the
win
Ghana
it.
direction in the middle.
You know, as far as our teams go, this is probably one of the poorest iterations of our team, but proud of them for getting a result against a top side like England.
Oh, it's
this is a worry for later in the tournament, though, isn't it? Because, to be honest, we've had some chances, but we've not really looked like scoring.
No, definitely not. And we've got 20 seconds left to play. England going to try and get it forward. Although, nope, it's backwards. They're not. Honestly, it's a good press from Ghana, but it's terrible by England.
Straight up the pitch. Go on, son.
Poofed.
That's what we want.
And it's easily won by Ghana and cleared.
Yeah!
And that is full time.
Come on, you Black Stars!
England 0, Ghana 0. An absolutely brilliant result from Ghana, who quite famously sacked their manager not 3 months ago. Carlos Queiroz has come in, won his...
Oh, what is... And that's quite enough of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and now Ian's gone his back.
Oh. Maybe it's the witch doctor.
There you go. Maybe it's the witch doctor. We should get that looked into.
I tell you what, it might have worked because Kane was shit the night, wasn't he? He wasn't at the races.
And he missed
I think the witch doctor definitely deserves superior player.
Man of the match for the witch doctor.
So that's now both them teams through, isn't it? Basically to the next round.
Yeah, phenomenal. I'm delighted.
So it makes the next game interesting tonight, doesn't it? Panama, Croatia.
Croatia need that win.
Well, they both do, don't they?
And then, well, we might not go through in third place. I don't know. Maybe.
Guaranteed 4 points.
Because obviously, if Croatia wins today, which they will.
No, but they could be that Croatia.
Which they will. They might beat us, or we might frustrate them for a draw. Oh, that's a wonderful result. Because England are a top side. 0-0, no goals conceded, kept a clean sheet.
I fancy a draw.
But they can feel aggrieved that they should have had a penalty.
Yeah, you got your draw.
And England should have had a red card as well, in my opinion. But
do you think
0-0 is a fair result, I think.
Do you think Thomas Tuchel's just building the players up? So these games, he's not asking to play 100%? Or do you think it's this is just the way we are at the minute? This is the standard that we'll play?
The 0-0 is a fair result, and there's the match momentum. Honestly, sometimes I don't know what games you're watching. I've got no idea.
But you cannot see. Fair enough. That graph shows who had the ball, and it was always going to be England who had the ball. But you cannot see England were all over Ghana in that game. You cannot say that Ghana were absolutely trounced in that game and were unlucky.
I can't. I'd settle for that game every day of the week.
When you, yeah, I mean, I really don't know where you come through to on football sometimes.
I definitely don't know where you go to.
Had a game plan.
Ghana did the business, right? They sat deep and they kept us out. And fair play to them for doing that. But none of our players had what you would call the game of their life or anywhere near it. They were all subpar.
Oh.
But that's what we're saying. We're saying that you can't say England deserved to win that game. You can bring up
I can't say we deserve to win the game.
Oh, come on, win.
Come
England
on, win.
did not deserve- What clear-cut chance did they have, apart from that Harry Kane one that they skied it at the end?
Well, look at the chances that we did have.
Win. Sometimes you've just got to be a little bit humble against teams. You know, if you play at a team that is, I mean, this is no offense to Ghana, but they are a lesser team, and they do well, you have to be the big boys and come out and say, look,
what have I just said?
Ghana did really well, and England didn't deserve to win because we didn't play it our best.
What have I just said?
Well, you've just said that England deserved to win.
Well, because that's what I believe. But I've just said Ghana did brilliantly. They came out with a game plan, and they achieved that game plan. You know, you could play that. If you play that game again, we'll get 5 or 6.
I think.
If any of the English, go on
Can
in.
you get 5 or 6 when we've had 3 shots on target the whole match? How do you get 5 or 6 win?
Well, again, we've established that if it's a blocked shot, it doesn't count as on target, even if it is on target. But that's with every England. Again, a point Borky made, saying that the Ghanaian players played above themselves today, all of them, and the England players, all of them, played way below par. I don't care what anybody says, and yet we're still completely dominated the game. So now all we want is for those players to get their form back.
Passing it side to side to side to side to side. You're not penetrating. That's not
hang on, that's what you love.
No, it ain't. I like penetrating passes. Yeah, cutting through. And
on the runners.
Did that better than England today.
On the runners.
Ghana did that better than England today. Win. We cut through the middle, mate.
And I think if you're honest, if you go back to it, Ghana got robbed in regards to the penalty decision.
Well, I certainly need to look at the Pickford incident again.
They got absolutely robbed in regards to the penalty decision. I've watched it back about 4 times. The player that actually gets fouled is the player that goes through on goal. So he's definitely not offside, because it would have been a free kick on the halfway line if he was offside.
I've only seen it twice. First time I saw it, I thought it was Kane got fouled. Second time, I thought it was a red card.
And he was brought down. So, you know, it's a penalty. It's a penalty every day of the week.
Well, it wasn't, because it was outside the box, so it wouldn't have been a penalty. But it should have been a red card.
Outside the box.
He lunged at him in the box, Win.
They end up in a pile.
It was outside the box.
Oh, you're thinking of the pick. You're not even. This is the problem. You're not even discussing the same incident. You're discussing Pickford.
Correct.
But we're discussing the penalty. This penalty.
The concept penalty. Yeah. Well, no. But what I'm saying is, the first time I saw let's talk about the Pickford incident. First time I saw that, I thought Pickford had been fouled. Second time, when I saw the replay, I thought, "Fuck me, he's getting sent off here." Because for me, I thought that was he was outside the box. He was last man, and he made no contact with the ball at all, and took the player out. Should have been a red card and a free kick to Ghana outside the box. But I tell you what, even with 10 men, Ghana wouldn't have scored.
Well, they would have scored the penalty.
They wouldn't have had the penalty. It was outside the box.
Oh, you're talking about the Pickford one, though.
I'm talking about when they went through on goal, and the lad was
when
fouled.
Concert came with his air flying back heel.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a penalty. That was if watch it back on the BBC.
But he was offside.
He wasn't offside.
Win.
He run through from the halfway line, right? So he went through from the halfway line and was fouled inside the box. If he had been offside, the free kick would have been given on the halfway line.
No, the free kick would have been given where he was offside.
Yeah, which would have been on the halfway line. That was the only
place. No, he's not offside till he gets the ball.
The thing is, looking at
carrying the ball. It's all right.
He was carrying the ball through.
There we go. Look, he was not offside, and that was 100% a pen. There we go. And actually,
Yeah.
when you look at some of those headed chances today, again, I talked about it before. I'm really shocked that he didn't look to bring on Ivan Toney, because it was evident today that because of the wet conditions and also Ghana's tactical defensive shape, we weren't going to be cutting them like a knife through butter. There was no space for runners in behind, so you had to go direct. We were already relying on crosses in the first half, so it made sense to have brought on either put Nico O'Reilly in a more central position, or play Ivan Toney. So I'm really shocked that we stuck with just Kane up front.
Yeah. Well done,
I-
Ghana. Anyway,
Yeah,
It's
well
a
done,
great
Ghana.
result. It's a great
great
result,
result.
and hopefully that's us into the round of 32. Brilliant,
I think
brilliant.
yous are through now, mate. I don't think there's any chance you don't go through.
Fingers crossed, because I think there's only 6 spots for third place teams.
No, 8.
Is it 8? Is there 8 spots?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yous are
Okay,
through.
so
Yous
4
are-
points.
There's only 4 teams drop out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No, it goes from 48 to 40. Wait,
4 points will
48
put
to
you through,
32,
Jeff.
48 to 32.
16 teams, isn't it?
There's only 4 teams drop out that are in third
Yeah,
place.
well, the
you mean,
12
Jeff,
bottom
as-
teams
Anyone who
drop
finishes
out.
bottom of the group drops out.
The 12 bottom teams drop out, and the 4 worst third place teams drop out. The 8 best third place teams go through.
Wow.
It's basically just a
Yeah, I'm right. I'm looking at this
4
incident
points
now.
gets you through.
so he goes through on goal from halfway and is fouled in the box.
Yeah.
If it was a free kick for offside, it would have been
Nah,
given
they're
on the
not-
halfway line.
yeah, they're not-
Henri has just said it was a penalty.
They're
He
not-
said that was a penalty for me. He just said it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable when you look at it again. But tactically, really spot on.
I just think the rush. I think in this tournament they haven't wanted VAR to be the major talking point. So the rushing some decisions. I think that decision, if they took a couple of more minutes or a minute even just to look at it,
Look
there
at
would
the
have been a
replay.
penalty given. Yeah. And again, is this a point where we should be bringing in a challenge rule rather than
Oh,
VAR
absolutely.
looking at everything?
Yeah,
'Cause
like
if-
tennis, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cricket.
if Ghana challenged the Pickford decision, I think most people would say it was definitely a red card. And if Ghana challenged that penalty decision, I think most people would say it was I think everyone would say it was a penalty.
Money well spent by the Ghana Football Association on Carlos Queiroz for results like that. Guys,
Thank you very
I
much
have
to
go.
thank you very much to Michael the day for doing.
I was just about, on the feed that we've got. I'd wound it back, and I'd framed it with the Ghanaian player just offside. I'd framed it, and I was going to put it up. And Chris has now stopped the stream, so I can't.
Oh, is the stream finished?
Yeah.
Michael's just saying there. Thank you very much for commentating tonight, Mike. We'll know you've had internet issues, but check definitely no offside on the halfway line. Clear pen for me.
If he's
So
not, the offside was
everybody but Win agrees it's a penalty.
the offside is
Win's world,
tight.
it's not.
The offside is tight, and if he's onside, it's a penalty. And I said that at the time as well.
But they didn't even give him his offside where he would have been offside.
No, you were saying if they'd given it offside, the free kick, the free kick for the offside would have been where the pass was made, not where the.
No, it would have been at the halfway line where he started his run through. Have you actually watched? Did you actually watch the match? He ran through from the halfway line and was fouled inside the box.
No,
nobody else touched the ball before he got fouled inside the box.
He was 10 yards inside the halfway line when he received the ball, I thought on that one little glance I just got.
In which case, on what you've just said, if he was 10 yards inside the half, where would the offside be given if he was offside when he picked the ball
Where he picked the ball up.
So he would have been on the 10-yard, on the edge of the halfway line?
Correct.
The free kick was given inside the box. So it was never offside that the decision was made for.
Well, you're right there, but it wasn't on the halfway line. But it would, would have been halfway between the two. Yeah.
England have got lucky on 2 decisions: red card and penalty.
to be fair, all you have to do is look at the chat. I mean, nobody. I mean, me, Wayne, Ian, and Michael never wanted to be given as a pen, but you've got to be honest when you get a decision made for you, and that was a penalty.
I don't know. Has Ian gone?
Yeah, I think Ian's lost internet connection as well.
Yeah,
Definitely off.
Are we gonna
Definitely
Are we
off
going to end the stream anyway?
Yeah,
Because
That's it.
guys, on the way out, if you can whack the like button, it would be very much appreciated.
Indeed,
Subscribe
oh.
as well, and thank you very much to Win and Jeffers.
And great having you on board, Jeffers. I would much prefer you shouting for England, but never mind.
Well, I can put my England hat back on now.
That's one of them things.
I can put my England hat back on. It was a derby, you know what I mean? I had to go to Ghana, you know what I mean?
Okie dokie. Who pays your wages?
Anyway, away the Toon.
Away the Toon. Come on, England. What? How do you say come on, Ghana and Ghanaian?
Mum, how do you say come on, Ghana and Ghanaian? In Ghana tree. Tell me quick. We're trying to come off. Oh, come on. Say something. Go on. All right. We got to go. Maybe
Come on, Ghana.
There we go. I'm as British as they come. There we go. Wait.
See you later. Ta-ra. Thanks for coming.
Ta-ra.
Take care. Peace.